Fiesta. Currently on Fiesta. Tiny Faris. Also currently on Fiesta. We're gonna head back to town quick. Town is up here. Okay. No, not Kirby's. What happens if Kirby eats a Cure Beast? Anything? It's basically a Kirby already. Alright, so item shop is... Nope. Is it just in the end? It's usually just in the end. Alright. But yeah, so today, we have a friend in our party. Their name is Faris. They are tiny. They are going to kill some crystals. Y'all are going in the back row. Yeah. We have a boss to fight. Oh no, I'll enter it. Alright, right over here is where we need to go back. So this is a different setup, or like this is a common setup that can work with any party that has a berserker, and doesn't have like ways to bypass the problems that the crystals present. And to talk about, we have a long amount of time to talk about the problems the crystals present. So give me just a moment here to get to the crystals, and then we can sort of talk a little bit more about the fight. I don't want to be in a fight with anything, right? I flee. I have flee as a command. But yeah, hey Shabadoo. Today is Fiesta Day. That's just what today is. Halo will be starting up sometime soon. You're crazy, Paul. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Keeps these things rolling in these odd times. So, yeah, Berserker, Freelancer, Ranger all have free kills, and they're all the same kill, but like, and like a couple other classes have free-ish kills. Samurai has a free kill. Couple free kills actually. But the biggest issue with the crystals. So now that we're here, hi, these are the crystals. Well, they're not yet. Those are little electrical thingies. They're going to become the crystals very soon. Here they come. So, these are the crystals. The crystals here have... I'm gonna try stealing, I suppose. Level 77, 7,777 health, and they're each immune to an element that they are. There's 4 different ones. Yeah, fire is, I think, the back one, etc. When they get under 3,000 health, they will...
They'll start hating you.
Yeah, they'll start exploding. So right now, all they'll do is attack or critical attack. But the moment they go under 3,000 of their 7,777 health, they start just spamming the highest level whatever spell they have.
Yeah.
Earthshaker,
Breath, Earthshaker, and then like Agas.
I think Air 3 and Fire 3. So this party of Beastmaster could, I think, answer 1 crystal alone, but not 4 is, I think, the problem.
Yeah. One thing you can do is you can capture monsters that release... It's either death or... what's the attack that makes the screw that puts you at 1 health called?
Tail screw, or like catching a Crate Claw. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's what Iron Claw uses. Death Claw.
Death Claw.
There's monsters you can release to do either Death Claw or Death, and they work very rarely, but they work. So, like, one thing you can do is just go into the fight, release 3 times, and try to kill 1 to 2 of the crystals immediately.
Yeah.
The other option is to just find monsters with strong releases and try to kill them.
And that's the thing here is that, like I think with Beastmaster, I could reasonably answer 1 to 2 with, like, a strong release. Like, just, here's bear level release or whatever. But answering all 4 crystals like that, I don't have the resources because I don't have the releases. So, this plan, where Tiny Faris, who is equipped with a, Death Sickle, is punching them for no damage, effectively, 4 to 10. But does still have the death trigger. And they're not immune to it. That's the entire fight.
I'm gonna get hosed. I should have put more plan into fighting this red dragon. I'm in the Reflect Tower. I would have spent an hour and a half on stream grinding Reflect Rings, except I spent an hour and a half off screen grinding Reflect Rings.
That's fair.
So,
I get to bypass that as a class for thief. I'll just steal mine later.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
I'm gonna want them for Exdeath, 100% for Exdeath. I don't know, Castle Exdeath.
Yeah, I want them for Castle Exdeath as well. And I got the Blood Sword, which I can actually use, although I probably won't. I really never need to, because I have Drain Blade I could just use instead. If there was a way to use it where it would always hit, it would be appealing.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing that's killer about these, other than the fact that there's 4 of them, and they are, like, still a threat, even, like, on their normal face here, is that, as I mentioned... Did you get another reflect ring? Yeah, of course you did.
I was planning on getting my 4th in World 3.
Oh, right, there's just the freebie. These things are level 77, and the way magic resistance works involves difference of level in the calculation. So, the fact that Faris is like 22 here removes like 55% from the effectiveness of death hitting.
Yeah, you're fighting the odds, but
it's about a 1 in 10 to 1 in 11 chance that a auto attack will result in a death trigger, based on the full math.
Back attack. Well, luckily, the little magnetites will help me out by pulling my berserkers into the front row. My berserkers are fairly toothless at the moment. I'm in Reflect Tower with all the Reflect Knights, so they do not have their Doom Axes.
Yeah, so this is just gonna take a while. The only influence I have over it is keeping characters standing.
Yeah, a Magnet Knight. The Reflect Knight is, of course, the knight with the big axe that has auto-reflect. The Magnetite is, in fact, the creature with the magnet.
And Magnemite is different altogether. That's a very cool Pokemon.
That's the one that comes out of the floor, right? And Magnetite is on the ceiling. That's how you...
Yeah, that's how you tell the difference.
Magnetite is magnetically attracted tightly to the ceiling, yeah.
Yes. And then Magneton is on the floor because it weighs a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I confused Reflect Knight and it cast Reflect on farts. Thanks, Reflect Knight.
But yeah, once we get past this, we're actually at Castle Exdeath. That'll be the next thing.
I got a 5th Reflect Ring. Okay,
oh my
fine.
goodness.
I spent a long time getting those, and by long time I mean the timer is a joke, so I just used speed up and added to my timer the difference in the saves. So it still took like 45 minutes to get them though. But I got levels, which is a rare equity for me.
Yeah.
Rare commodity, rather.
Yeah, that's not something you usually are heavy up on, so... Something I thought about with this party is that, like, I could have spent some time fighting some Gaia jellies or enemies in the forest here for levels, but...
Sucks.
None of the encounters are, like, other than the triple Gaia jelly, are relatively easy.
That's the difference in me and you's position right now, by the way. You said you were level 22?
Yeah.
My Faris is level 30.
Okay.
Because I cannot run from battle, and you have flee.
Yes.
It's dangerous when I get flee. Because I'll end up fighting Exdeath at like level 22. But hey, we make it work.
Yeah. But yeah, I think what I want next... I'm trying to think what I need to catch. I think a yellow dragon's what I want for Exdeath. Hopefully by that point as well, I'll have like a second person with catch. Though
yeah, that'll be helpful.
Like... Yeah, and then I just like pass around the gourd to...
You may have to do some Objdar training.
That wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, so catch is the final level in Beastmaster, and I feel like that might just be worth doing after... Again, I want... There we go. Alright, one of the crystals down. Thank goodness.
It becomes easier once there's one of them.
Well, the damage right now actually is pretty hefty. Like, I wouldn't the last time I streamed this, we did this fight, and I lost to the final crystal just running out of healing resources.
I remember that.
So, I went and purchased a bunch of Phoenix Downs and high potions here. But the thing is, like, you know, we just... As usual, you trust in Tiny Faris, and you trust in the Berserker. They know what they're doing.
Berserker knows what they are doing.
Yeah, they're a professional. Like, they're...
My Berserkers will know what they're doing because I'm about to kill them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a type of knowing what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to murder my Berserkers so that I could use sleep to prevent Atomos from doing anything.
I made the mistake of not catching something to help out with Atomos, and that became a much harder fight than it needed to be.
Yeah, most teams usually have something they can do.
Yeah, I
have
just
to think about it, and if you let it sneak up on you, which I've definitely done before.
Yeah. For me, it's 2 in the morning, and I'm fighting Atmos. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's rock. Yeah, I gained strength under a heavy burden, which is the Brave Blade.
It's true.
So the monster in a box in Barrier Tower is a gold hairpin, right?
It's a gold hairpin, and the monster's variable from memory. It's either like...
I think I just don't care. I'm just going to skip it.
If you need
for a hairpin.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't need a hairpin, then it's worthless to you.
It's not even. I don't even think I can equip it.
And if you only need one hairpin, there's a later one that's easier in the pyramid.
Yeah, if I could use one, I would get it because it's very, very powerful. But if it's just dangerous to no gain,
yeah, yeah.
And I can't run away from it. So I have my arm.
Oh, that's a bit more of an issue. You can't... That's fair.
I got a Gaia gear. How nice.
One thing I'll also want to do is just kind of... I'm trying to think how many air knives I want after this.
At least 2.
I think 2. They're definitely useful. Tiny Faris is the Tiny Faris strat. Tiny Faris has a Dumax. Tiny Faris is trying to show each of these crystals the skull. We've shown 1. So, proof of concept.
I think I just want Sleep Blade. Nothing sadder in the world than 5 reflect rings.
They're not even like hyper saleable as a thing too. It's not like
it's like a medium. It's not like a lot of money.
I think it's like 5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, they're worth some cash, but they're not worth like anywhere near like.
Yeah, get him, Galoof. Killed my berserkers. And now I shall destroy.
Ooh. Can't control this monster. Okay. Fine. Thanks for the actual text game. Just flat telling me no.
I hate it when games do shit like can't steal.
Yeah,
like that.
miss.
Like, what does that mean? Is there nothing to steal? Did I just fail to steal?
Yeah, miss.
Miss. Does miss mean failed to hit or cannot hit? That's why RPGs should be very communicative about what you're about statements. Butch is doing a lot of stuff in this cutscene, considering he is dead. You think it would be that easy? Think again. Now pay with your blood. So, Lena will use Sleep Blade. And I think I'm gonna have Faris just attack to see if I get a lucky proc. I didn't. So Atomos is famously weak to sleep. Having Mystic Knight with Sleep Blade means you hit it, it will fall asleep, and then you hit it until it dies.
Yeah, you've got the freebie.
The Berserkers are dead, both to distract Atmos, and also because they would punch Atmos. Ooh, Sloga.
That's annoying.
We're going to increase the amount of time this takes. Can sleep fail to happen?
I think you need the little clouds to show up for it to have
Yeah,
occurred.
but with Spellblade, it like always happens.
Yeah. Well, we're down to 2 crystals. That's good. This makes this, again, this fight gets easier and easier the less crystals there are because there's not 4 attackers. And so you're seeing, like, I'm using a ton of my resources in the first, half of this fight. I won't be using nearly as much in the second half of this fight.
Okay, this might be problematic. This is not fulfilling my my expectations for this fight, and I'm about to lose.
Well,
Oh, the smoke. Okay, I think I got a double proc there. That's funny.
Thanks for the sub, Chronotron Grun, then. Enjoy the skull. It will help you along your journey. Much as it'll help me along my journey. Oh god, level 77 means Dark Spark to 38? I guess, I mean, I don't have Dark Spark, but I'm just thinking about Dark Spark and such. These things suck to Darkspark because they're just as resistant to Darkspark as they are to the skull in the first place.
I have a new plan. Because I think that... I wonder if using the Sleep Blade with Sleep Blade is causing problems.
Oh, is it like hitting, triggering, waking up, hitting, or something like that? Like,
I don't know, but I'll try it with... I guess I'll try it with
I'm
Dancing
trying to think
Dagger.
it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had Mystic Knight.
I'm gonna try another plan, though.
Alright.
A new plan is keep my berserkers alive, and then try to sleep. So...
Watch out for Comet.
I know, but my plan is I'm going to sleepy them, and then they'll wake up, and then I'll sleep them again.
Okay.
And if I get commented out, at least I'll be doing much more damage, because I'm going to be using two-handed Doom Axes. And if this doesn't work, then I'll just kill my berserkers again and try it with just one person attacking.
That's right, baby. It's two-handed Doom Axes. How's it going?
Good, good. How you doing?
Just eating food. I'm gonna fiesta me up in a bit.
Eating food and food. What I'm doing is fighting a boss. This is boss fight corner.
Yep. You're fighting Atomos. I got some crystals. I have a lot of, definitely a lot of agency happening over on my end.
That's what you do. You chose to trust your berserker.
I believe in Faris. I just don't make the decisions. Faris does.
Here's the plan. I do nothing, the berserkers attack, and then I sleep blade. Sometimes a mystery ball pops out because I've got the dancing dagger on.
Nice.
That might not be, It's
I
fine.
don't know, this seems like it's working great.
It's fine. I don't actually see any problem there. Alright.
I'm once again trekking through undersea trench by the skin of my teeth because I have no defense against lava.
What are you doing in the trench?
I just wanted to get tablets because, like, you can't access the sealed cave and bonus FF5 content without them.
Ew, gotcha.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what the world do you need tablets for? Especially
I need my
tablets?
cannoneer to do literally anything but supply me open fire.
Man, I gotta apologize to Kaz, because that fight went much better with my berserkers alive.
Good on you, berserkers.
I'm going to assume using Sleep Blade with Sleep Blade was the problem. Yeah, he got 2 comets off, but my team is very tall, so they didn't actually kill anyone.
Huh.
So yeah, the berserkers were posting like between 12 and 2,000, like 1,200 to 2,000 damage a pop.
Oh,
Just let them attack and then put them to sleep.
You don't even need, like, with those damage numbers, you don't even need a plan. That's just like, walk in and the fight's over.
If I wasn't putting them to sleep, the comets would have started to drag people in. So the sleep just made it like a sure thing. And now Zizette heroically sacrifices himself when
He could.
probably could have just used a time-delayed explosion.
The door is like 3 inches, like 3 squares down. He could probably make the walk, but
I
Do
probably
you
couldn't
realize
get
how much of the budget went into all of those battleships? He can't afford shit in order to create a timed bomb that he could walk away from.
Well, he could afford his whisperweed habit. Should have cut back on the whisperweeds, is that?
So I'm gonna keep trying to... Theft here has a horrible hit rate, too. Everything has a horrible hit rate against the crystals.
They're dodgy, they have high defense.
It's cool.
Kind of
I'm
like a
using
huge
Tiny
asshole
Ferris.
to fight. Tiny Ferris, though.
Yep.
What release actually released Deathclaw? I'm trying to remember.
I think you can get, I could have gotten, like, Maelstrom out in the desert? Question mark?
Now, there's something you can catch nearby.
What's the Kyrer have?
I used to use a list of, like...
Yeah. I do not have anything like that. I just sort of have to go off of half memories of other people's Beastmasters runs.
Okay, yeah, dope. All I had to do is just threaten to use the Garca Master or a quick save trick on this trench, and suddenly everyone's leaving me alone.
Good. What if it's just in the bestiary thing? You see, you try catch. I get Windows fail to find. Release!
That's a lot of...
Windows fail to find noise. Here's the list of what Control does. Oh, my timer's going off.
That sounds like
Made a weird cake.
Sounds like it's time for an oven. Alright, luckily I've got a lot of money, so I'm gonna be able to restock all these, like, high potions and such afterwards. That's not gonna be a problem.
I can only see Tiny Ferris going at it from my vantage point.
That's... Look, it's just Tiny Ferris attacks, rolls some dice, and then Goloof falls over, and then Tiny Ferris rolls another dice.
I mean, she's gonna hit Snake Eyes eventually, it's fine.
I trust in Tiny Ferris, and last time I had a lot less resources than I do now, so... Sooner or later, the skulls do appear. Goloof doing some nice dodging, that's good.
Okay.
So, exactly what is going on here? Faris is at the bottom, is minied. Mini tanks your damage, doubles your evasion, and makes you take, like, heavy damage from getting hit. Faris is also a berserker and will auto-attack.
Yes, I remembered correctly. There's a monster called Straperer who looks like Deshirer, and he
It's
lives
not
outside
okay.
of Castle Exdeath, releases Deathclaw.
Okay.
So that could be complementary to your tiny berserker plan, should you desire it. You just have to go fly to Castle Exdeath.
Well, I'm sure as hell not leaving. Like, I'm not leaving in the middle of the fight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you die again.
Yeah, but yeah, so the weapon that Faris has on has instant death on hit, low chance, but it's way better than any other way I have to fight this fight. By like miles. Because the way the crystals work, my party is just ill-suited to fighting them fair. More specifically, like, the best way to fight them fair is to be able to deal about 3,000 points of damage in one go.
That's probably my plan.
You can probably do that.
It'll be a bit difficult.
Like, two-hand means that you actually have those numbers to post.
Yeah. Where am I going?
So yeah, we are just hitting Tiny Faris, who can dodge and not deal damage, is just trying to get the instant kills. We've got two. There's two bodies on the floor, or, you know, crystals.
A crystal could be a body.
Oh, I had to be... Bart's just died, so I needed to, not that body.
So I made a weird cake.
Uh-huh.
Because I realized I had way too much cottage cheese. I would never eat this much. I don't really like cottage cheese even, but I just ended up with too much of it on accident.
Okay.
So I thought, how do you use cottage cheese? Well, normally you just eat it, but I don't like to eat it. So I thought, how can you bake with it? And it turns out, yeah, there's ways to bake with it. And I took a recipe and then ignored about half of it and made a cake out of it. So right now there is a cottage cheese, lemon juice, strawberry cake cooling off in my kitchen. I mean, I'm not the one who bought the cottage cheese, you crazy pa. I mean, I'm merely the one who had to rectify our abundance of it. Do I need 4 diamond shields if I'm going to be, like, two-handed?
Probably not, because, like, it's only a dungeon until, like, an ice and fire shield or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have those very quick. I didn't even bother. Hell, you're getting an Aegis at the end of this dungeon.
Yeah. Diamond, I'll need at least 1 shield. Diamond is useful because of its, Diamond is useful because it makes you take less damage from lightning attacks. But I'll skip on the diamond shield. I can always get them later if I want them. My power is about to grow. I am now the owner of Aga Blade.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
That's the real thing.
Getting to Moore's Magic Shop is probably one of the best feelings in this game, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, listen up, you're a grown-up now. I'm
Now
gonna buy 2 air knives.
That's the other part that says you have real damage here.
Because an air knife would be more damage than a Doomax, except you can't two-hand okay it.
Yeah.
The blood sword is like really inaccurate, right? It has to be with 84 attack.
I'm pretty sure that's its
Yeah.
drawback in this game, is that it has garbage accuracy.
What weapon do I even want to use then? Guess I could have you use an air knife. It's more damage than Sleep Blade. Because my knight can't actually use two-hand because she has to use Spellblade.
Oh,
It's the chemist problem where
you have to have count. You have to have.
your chemist is the worst chemist in your party.
Because drink is a pretty garbage command. Not.
And if you reduce them to only using chemistry, you kind of make them one-shot pony or whatever. I guess I just go to the forest of. If you're gonna have one trick only, it might as well be chemist. But
It's
still,
a good
your chemist
trick.
is like your worst. Your chemist is still the worst party member in your party.
Yeah. Here's my trick.
Okay, I guess I'm going to the forest of Mua as well. Sure, why not? No, I need to go to Guido's cave first, or else it won't even let me in.
They won't let
That's
you in.
right.
You gotta. And Guido's cave is gonna suck for you.
Because I can't run.
Yeah, I hate the fights in that place.
I do have some methods I can employ if it becomes too much.
I'm pretty sure I don't care about Rune Blade since Open Fire is what it is.
I should make an icing for my cake, but it has to cool down if I want to ice it. Here's one of the dark tricks about cake making and icing making and all that stuff. It's all really, really easy. So, if you're the type of person with low self-control, do not learn how to make cakes. Because
you'll just have them.
You'll just realize, wait, I just have all the shit I need to make a cake in my house right now, and then you'll be making cakes a lot. It's the same problem that happens when you realize how cheap and easy it is to get pizza, and then suddenly that's all you're eating.
Yeah.
Is that why that tweet about everything's a cake took off?
No.
Maybe.
Someone just didn't have self-control.
That took off because of very specific timing. Because that's like a video from months ago. It just happened to hit at the exact moment that it became a big joke. There's no rhyme or reason to what becomes huge online.
Maybe I can just kill Metamorph. Who knows? Maybe I just frickin' murder you before you transform. Because I do so much Nope, not really. My Berserker's roll,
Alright. Let's head over to Castle Exdeath and catch ourselves a 0.1% improvement on this fight. I think the actual improvement is probably just like 2 levels, but...
Alright, let's see if this actually works.
No, oh wow, I'm at 23. Okay.
Oh no, Dark Aspect. Oh god. Here's the actual problem fight.
Oh, do you not have a good...
The Dark Aspect is very terrifying. They counter with Vampire.
Oh. Yeah,
Ooh, right.
yeah.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey.
Hey,
Kaz.
I just got a Protect Ring through Extreme Fraud.
Love it.
By making a weird cake as well. And by making, I mean have already made.
That's good. What makes it weird?
It's got lots of cottage cheese in it.
It's decently unusual for a cake, in my experience.
I had a lot of it, and I thought it would be perhaps useful. And I think that it could lend something with the
I
texture.
think it could work, because I know that there are cake recipes I've done that had applesauce. in them.
Applesauce goes well in it.
And applesauce goes well with cottage cheese, so really we're one step away from...
It's got strawberries in it too.
Alright.
That's just because I had strawberries.
I need to find... Did you have... What was that? Were you just looking at the wiki for that reference?
I found this fact.
Because
It's not got... It's just a bestiary.
Okay.
But it happens to list everything's everything's release.
Yeah, because I'm realizing here that my knowledge of Beastmaster is just nothing, and...
Yeah, but the creature you're looking for is Starapper.
Okay, I want to take a look at what else we have around here in case there's anything that might also function.
Are you trying to cast Discord?
Deathclaw.
Oh.
Against to subsidize
Gotcha.
the Tiny Berserker plan.
Yeah, a timely death claw might help.
Well, the problem is the hit rate on that is going to be...
The hit rate's rather low.
3%.
So it's like if you get one, but it happens right away if it works.
Yeah, that sounds like you do the release, and then if it doesn't work, you reset.
I hate that. I hate and refuse that plan.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I'm saying that's... And this is why I'm not playing Final Fantasy V anymore.
Mm.
I've done enough of this game in my lifetime.
You do the cave. Either Lufia 2 cave or this cave.
Okay.
I mean, I have two different Bravely games that Fiesta pretty well, actually.
And I really liked your Darkest Dungeon team. I liked that team a lot.
Yeah, I'll be doing a little more of that later.
For a non-Vestal team, that's about as good as you could get.
Right? I guess like Crusader also has like healing. There are a lot of classes that have incidental healing. It's just it never feels like it amounts to anything because you have access to Vestals.
It's not as good as Vestals, especially freaking Occultist, where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna heal. Where you heal for 0 to 7 or whatever, and then add 1 to 3 bleed. So it's like, you heal for 0, add 3 bleed.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
a pretty
Occultist.
ill-considered thing, but... Ugh.
Yeah, okay, I was right. Sandcrawl does have Maelstrom. It's just I would have to beat up on Sandcrawl for that.
That's starting to sound like a catch chain.
Maelstrom...
You catch a Starapper to Deathclaw, a Sandcrawl. Note, that doesn't work. The Sandcrawl is heavy. Sandcrawl has everything going for it. You don't mess with that monster. Can I kill a Metamorph?
Wait. Sandcrawl or Landcrawl?
Sandcrawl.
Because I know one of them can be, like, pulled into the sands with Geomancy.
Yeah, Sandcrawler is the nasty one that lives in the Moogle Desert.
Yeah, Moogle one.
I thought that was Landcrawler. Dang it.
It might be Landcrawler, but if one of us is confused about the name, and then the other one is wrong about the name, and who is right?
How many people are casting Deathclaw in this fight? Oh boy.
It's Ifrit, everybody.
Okay. Now, one thing I have to remember with this party is that I can't go use an inn.
Why not?
That'll heal Mini.
It'll heal Mini.
And that would be a pain in the ass, because it already took... Did you know that you can't control Mini?
No, the Lilliputian Lyric doesn't sound... It's like a blue it's a blue magic, so it probably breaks all rules.
They just have 4 skills before it on their list. Like, you can cast Hold, and you can cast, like...
Because of the Ancient Cave, I always want the Chocobo Merchant to show up on this floor.
Right.
Yeah, so you're just locked out from being able to Lilliputian Lyric.
Yeah.
How novel.
So... Let's go under sea.
Oh god. It's zombie dragon.
Yeah, but how dope would it be if he transformed into Shield Dragon?
I'd be scared. I wouldn't like it.
Shield drag. Alright. So let's go.
You know what? No, I can imagine a circumstance where I would want to play Final Fantasy V again. And I think if you flat doubled all battle rewards across the entire game, I think I would be able to play it again.
So you just have to play it half as long?
Yeah, or grind half as long for the parts where the correct thing to do is just grind. Because I never want that to be the case. I want to keep going, but that's just, especially with the Fiesta, you gotta stop and grind at some point for most parties.
I had to get a set of Reflect Rings today.
Oh my god, the old man transforms into a different old man? Get out of here.
Yeah,
Barely a change.
And now he is a dead old man.
That shouldn't be allowed. Or it should be the only thing that's allowed. He transforms into like 5 different old men.
Don't use the N.
Old men ruling the world.
Don't use the N.
Why contain it? It's cool.
Oh my god, Lena! She stole the kill on Leviathan with everyone else dead and hurt, 46 HP.
Nice.
Wait,
why are you fighting Leviathan?
I have to get all the tablets so I can get the GBA content.
Yeah, the Cannoneer basically doesn't have any items until you get to the sealed temple.
Isn't Leviathan optional? You just get the tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just take the tablet and you can walk past him.
Plus, doesn't
what?
the merchant for
You don't have to fight it.
yeah, you don't have to fight him. Plus, doesn't the
You
merchant
have
for
to-
the sealed temple just hang out in the cleft? Like you don't or
no,
in the
he-
ocean cleft. Like you don't have to actually enter the temple. He just sits outside and
think
sells
you
He
do
stuff.
sits
have to-
outside, but like the cleft in the earth that you have to get to him doesn't open up until after you get all tablets.
Ah, I see.
Well, you have acquired Leviathan for some
Good
reason.
work.
Yeah, you have the.
Congratulations.
We were all counting on you.
There are definitely times where I go seeking out fights just for the hell of it, but
That reminds me, I should see if I can rob Gill Turtle again. I only robbed him once.
that would definitely be some like seeking out for the hell of it.
Means I can buy some rings. I only robbed him once.
All right. So now we've got a helper. Now let's see how our helper and also another 20 high potions affects things.
The helper's probably not going to do anything,
Oh, probably not. But the
but it can do something. That's doing something that that only keeps you going so long. Can be able to do something. Well, that'll keep you going forever.
No, I'll stop. Like, there would very easily be the point where I would stop on either of those. I know you're just quoting the thing, Hogfather at me, and it's a good part, but I would definitely not, like, I'm not going to catch 3 of them, because that would involve grinding, Objadars forever.
The
Alright.
encounter rate here is out of whack.
Oh, I think I need to get all 12 sealed weapons too.
If you get all the tablets,
Man.
you're all the way there.
Yeah, you that one's a lot easier than Leviathan.
Yeah, for real. After 10,000 years, I can finally envision a world without open fire.
So what do you gain from this? Like what I've literally never used any of the like
Okay.
what
So Cannoneer is basically a more aggressive version of Chemist. It has its own ammo system that it can combine with all the usual Chemist items to do stuff.
Okay.
But you have to buy the ammo from the merchant.
Okay, that's the missing bit here. I am just in my mind. I'm like, why do you need this? What possible reason could you need for the sealed cave when you already have the class?
I think the other thing too is that like you don't actually get combined until you master the class. It's just open fire from here to there.
All right.
Because they AP align stuff along the mover availability. It's that kind of horse shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a splinter. Well, not yet. The splinter happened. I've got the branch. Now I'm going to go get the splinter. I guess I should think about the crystals too.
Again, I think you can just overpower them.
You have like 2 folks who can deal damage.
I have
to a specific
4
target?
people. Yeah, 4 people who do a lot of damage, and 2 of them I can aim.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it might be dicey, but I
It
think
successfully
plan A-
deleted a crystal.
Hey,
Nice.
are any of them weak to anything? I don't think so.
No, they just have a resist.
Yeah, they absorb.
Or yeah, sorry, absorb. Yeah.
Oh, I
you
forgot
sure
how
about
big the
that?
Shield Dragon is.
Forgot.
I'm looking up their wiki right
Yeah,
now.
I mean that's something to look up.
Yeah, like
Oh, it killed itself. Okay.
They only have absorbs, not weaknesses. But let me refresh my thinking on Faraga. Adds fire element attack, increases weapon, instantly kills any non-heavy, the weak to fire. If used against heavy type, quadruples power and pierces defenses. Is that only if they're weak to it?
The what?
The Aga Blades. Does it also just increase your attack power, or does it only do it if they're weak? I guess I can just try it.
Well, it should increase your attack power no matter what, but it only does the killing thing if they're weak.
Yeah, but just increasing my attack power sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, because like that's the whole point, is that if you hit them with an Aga Blade, they're weak, they instantly explode. So there would have to be something for if they're not.
Which is the appeal of Flare Blade, which I'm also going to have an easy time with the Forked Tower.
Okay. I'm doing something against my better judgment.
Are you playing Final Fantasy V?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy V.
Don't! Cease!
But we're all playing it.
Cease!
We're all playing it. It'll be fine. I don't have to accomplish anything. Maybe
Why?
if I pull this last one off, I won't have to... I do feel bad about starting a Fiesta and not finishing it. That's... And I know that that's, like, irrational or whatever, but...
Well, what is rationality, eh? I have no
How many
faith in
Lenas do I
rationality.
have? Monk, Geomancer, Dancer, huh?
If rationality is in some part responsible for the world we live in, what hope is there for rationality?
Nothing there. See, I think my next catch has got to be a yellow dragon, and then I also need to steal from some reflect mages.
I'll just...
Oh, did you win?
No, I'm just mentally going through...
Are you winning, son?
I'm just mentally
Okay.
going through, like, what I need to do.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Okay, I apparently got my ass handed to me by the library, so... Good. It's good.
Welcome to the Forest of Mua, the home of random encounters. There are a lot. Osmos, my berserker, will you? He has no use for his knowledge.
The ancients were really so smart, they'd let me just stack all 4 tablets on top of the podium like a fucking Jenga tower and be done with it.
Well, the ancients never expected you to bring all of them. They were kind of betting against that. Maybe 1 or 2, but all?
Yeah, that's a little more than they thought.
I beat up the mini magician and stole his fucking wizard hat.
Nice.
Ew.
You bastard. I kill you.
Very
For
cute.
using Lilliputian lyric. Yeah, they're called mini magician, but they're the same size as us. So maybe we're all very small.
Okay, yeah, they actually put an event, like somebody talks to you and says, "Oh, there's some shit down south in the ocean or something."
Alright, I figured it out. I'll start my stream, but not tell anyone that I'm doing it. Then I'll like slip it under the radar.
I see. So there's some worthless treasure in the forest, right? The only thing you really care about is the shield. Everything else is just like high potion.
Yeah, there's a sword you might want.
Which one? Oh, Flame Tongue.
Flame
yeah,
Tongue.
but Flame Tongue you just get.
Yeah, I know, it's just at
I
the
have to
end.
go out of my way for it.
Oh, Gloof and Bartz are dead. Yeah, whatever, that's fine.
Death is only the beginning.
I was pulling up the listing on Reflect Mage and all the bits I'm gonna need there, and didn't even think about that. Anyway, there's a skull. That's 2 down.
Very nice. Mammon! This guy kicked my ass in Final Fantasy IV.
Oh yeah, we really got taken to task by the trees.
The same trick,
they
by pressing
burst
berserk on
themselves.
themselves. Yeah.
It's amazing how little things change between various Final Fantasy.
Well, they berserk their mini mage, which I approve of.
It's still hilarious to me. I can't control the mini mage to cast mini.
That is their choice. Not their privilege.
Yep, that's their power.
Is that like Fielder's Choice from baseball?
No, it's like Taster's Choice from Reality.
Oh. Wait, does that mean baseball is unreal?
Yes.
Wait, oh no.
Now, baseball is reduced to a powder and put into little paper sacks.
Oh, is that what the pitcher has?
Yeah.
He's got powdered baseball, which helps him keep a grip on the non-powdered baseball.
Taster's Choice from Magic the Gathering? I forget what that was in Magic, in our weird jargon.
In our little jargon, Taster's Choice was the two-headed giant battle team that Medibot and I had.
Ah, I see.
We were Team Taster's Choice, and it was also our best performance at any tournament ever.
Why wouldn't it be?
That was triple Shadowmoor, I'm pretty sure.
The power of flourishing defenses and
it was
incremental blight.
Incremental blight was part of our plan. Another one was this like dumb enchantment. It was like when a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, they like sacrifice it or pay 2 life or something. And it's like when you have multiple opponents, that card is unreal.
In 2HG, that's usually how like whenever an opponent or whenever a player, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it'd make Grey Merchant of Asphodel so stupid in 2HG.
So, well, there's a number of cards more recently that became huge players in EDH because of like there's like a small goblin that's like when it comes into play, make a treasure for each artifact or enchantment all of your opponents control.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, you play this and you make 12 treasure tokens. And then Smothering Tide is the other, which is like whenever a player draws a card, they have to pay 2 or give you a treasure token. And what that generally means is, wow, you have all the treasure. Because nobody wants to continuously pay 2 mana when you're drawing cards. It's funny, though, because it lets you counter-ask the question when the Rhystic Study player does their garbage.
Here I am just trying to combo people with my Temple Bell Mind Over Matter.
Okay, I now possess all of the ammos.
Imagine that trigger stack. Would you like to create a treasure because everyone else is drawing a card? I untap Temple Bell.
And then at some point, like, I draw a piece of interaction to your combo and explode it.
Well, then I do it in response. That's
right, and then we get stuck in like some dumb world of where
we see who has corrosion grip. That's what you're asking.
Yes. Or like, is my hand like abolish disenchant? Like how many disenchants am I playing? Is it 12?
That might not be enough.
Anyway, I came up with a better strategy once I realized what my equipment setup was, and that was that Bartz and Galoof should just be on the ground. Anytime they take a hit, there was no dodge chance involved. So I was just bleeding HP if we think of my party as a full HP pool.
Yeah, so it's the kind of circumstance where if you're gonna keep them alive, just don't heal them, and then consider just not keeping them alive anymore.
Right.
Who are the mini berserkers in this scenario?
Faris is our mini berserker, and Lena is the dragoon. The dragoon is equipped with a shield, a Mongaush, and an elf cape. So Like
Their purpose in life is to...
they're able to stay alive almost as well as Faris is. Faris with a diamond shield and an elf cape, and being mini.
You know, you bring up a good point. I should have a Mangoshin and an elf cape.
You should.
Yeah.
Huh. Let me check my inventory.
Well, if you don't, you know where to locate one of those treasures.
Okay, Guardian Sword, yes. That's what that's called in this game.
So it's Guardian and not Hunting Knife?
Oh, okay, I have both of those things. How nice.
Excellent.
How wonderful for me. Also, 2 of my people don't have body armor. I wonder how this happened.
Uh-oh.
Well, why would they need it?
I guess I just didn't buy any. Maybe that's why I was getting bodied so bad.
But yeah, so Bart's had no evade, and I think Galoof had an elf cape. And so, like, anytime they took punches, you know.
I'm also pretty sure Elf Cape and Mangash don't get doubled by Mini.
Yeah, I think it's just shield evade. That's why Faris can take a hit in the first place. If that were doubled, then Faris would be invincible.
Oh no!
The actual invincible Tiny Faris, though, is with the Genji shield. The Genji shield has 50%, and doubles to, well...
Somebody set the forest of Mua on fire!
Who did that?
Somebody's poisoned the watering hole.
This is
I
good.
want the Aegis shield right now.
You always do.
Okay. Level 15. Perfect time to enter the library.
Yeah.
I'm sure this can't backfire at all.
Do not touch
Not
the
at all.
book!
The other thing with this fight is that I knew that this was just going to be a lengthy thing, and that's why I started like an hour early. So I could just get this out of the way and then have actual time for like Castle Exdeath and World 3. Who do I want gone in World 3? Like, what class do I not want around?
I don't know. I'm just gonna have 2 Berserkers in World 3 for the majority of it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should make I should make Butts into my Mystic Knight after a while, so Lena can run away with my Berserker.
Ooh. Magic Dragon has Blaze as a release? Does that work?
It might, but one of them absorbs fire, so it won't work on one of them.
Yeah. Well, it's inside Castle Exdeath. I can't get it now. I'm just thinking for, like, versus Exdeath. Can I just release, like...
Worm in the Forest might release Breathwing. I don't know. The fact may be
Yeah.
Whenever I did Castle Exdeath, I bothered to get Yellow Dragon.
Yellow Drags too.
That was
But
good
if
stuff.
Magic Dragon releases Blaze, that could just be easier to catch.
The big thought there is, if I can avoid fighting Yellow Dragon, I'll take that. Galoof's just gonna sleep right through all this. Galoof, wake up. Exdeath's gonna be here soon. Galoof.
He's just getting a head start. It's cool.
Galoof.
Nap time.
Okay, yeah, Worm catches for Breathwing, so...
Nice.
I should go pick one of those up? Just having a couple of those would let me skip into, because I'm going to want to skip into, like, the later phase on Exdeath anyway, where Exdeath's just double casting Blizzards.
Yeah.
Oh, I also...
Hey.
Ooh, I want to get into that fight at level 27. That's the... Yay! Skull. Okay, one...
27, you'll get level 3 flared.
That is the yes, that is correct. You've deciphered my leveling.
Why do you want to get level 3 flared?
Because it's reflectable.
Ah, yes. I was thinking blue mage. But level 3 flare is like the least useful blue magic somehow. Only way it's useful is against the gargoyles. The gargoyles are all like level 77 or some shit. Or 67, I think.
Good news, Object Art will die from Ayanuki.
Yanuki.
Wait, I did defeat Ifrit. Oh.
You did defeat Ifrit, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't. That's why I was so frustrated. I just remember getting killed by him again and again.
You were at Byblos.
Fun.
My power has grown. I got Flame Tongue. I should stream more Majesty at some point.
That was a rad one.
Fun game. My power grows. I'm melting.
I'm in a really, really big Alpha Centauri mood right now.
That's a good one.
I need to, and like, I've been thinking about it and came to the realization, I think I've streamed that game a whole one time, and there's no VOD of it. Because it's from like, well, it was from the era where Twitch ate VODs, and
yeah.
So it just doesn't exist, and it's like, well, how can that be?
Remember Hitbox?
It was before that era. This was like when Twitch specifically like stopped saving VODs.
Oh, nice.
So
Alpha Centauri is a lot.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, no, I defeated Byblos.
You did all of this, yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
You were about 12. You were about 12 drinks past what I expected you to be at on that stream. I'm somehow not surprised at the.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to leave the library. Although I think the magic of resetting is going to do it.
That will get you someplace in the world.
It's true.
That place is outside.
Oh no, it'll get me to the save point in the library that I just saved at. Nice! What a fucking genius, this guy.
Well, it got you back 2 screens. That's
yeah.
That's
no matter
step
you
one.
are having trouble with Byblos, though. Byblos at 15 is pretty dang hard most of the time.
Well, I was at 14 when I beat him, apparently.
Oh god. Okay.
So, yeah, I just got 15 tonight because I thought I had to grind for Byblos. That was the message that I had sent myself from the past in a time capsule. You have to grind for Byblos, you idiot.
Correct, Mr. Frog. That is how we are killing these crystals, is that Faris is going to kill them with the skull sooner or later. I don't know. Some point. We've gotten 3 of them down, so it's clearly working. It just, takes...
It's gonna take a bit.
I don't get to tell Faris when the skull shows up. That's her job.
They just show up when they happen.
I've put myself in incredible danger for no reason. Just own.
I'm
great.
I'm glad you decided to play,
There's no reason to go get level 15 and then go back into the library. But I did both of those things. Just to do myself one final liquid before I'm done with this awful place. Oh,
have to make everything as dangerous as possible. I guess let's go walk back to Karnak through the desert. Just take this windy path. There shouldn't be any problems.
Right through that dang desert. Let's like.
Nothing really dangerous in there.
What could
A Dorm Chimera every step, whatever.
The odds aren't that low, the Fat Swordsman. They're low, but they're not like...
I had 2 naked characters at level 14.
Yeah. And you were... Yeah.
Oh,
we're solving the puzzle, one piece at a time.
Well, I'm doing a little post-mortem here on the save file.
Do I want reflect rings against the crystals?
just this crime investigation of like...
I actually would love to have, like, save file CSI. Just you get handed a video game that has a save, and you're like, you have to figure out how they did it.
I've seen that before, but in the opposite. I've seen save file killers before, where like, there's a guy on YouTube who tries to make Pokemon save files that are
the
soft
soft lock picking guy.
Yeah, soft lock picking.
Uh-huh. But yeah, sooner or later, Faris will say, we're done with this fight, and then we'll get a cutscene with Exdeath and all that jazz. I guess, knowing that Galoof was supposed to be on the ground, Galoof probably could have had the bone mail on and saved us some time in the cutscene, but that's not a problem. I like that fight.
I can't believe that earlier tonight I was 2 doors away from advancing the plot, and I just didn't.
And Gala Jelly is kicking my ass.
I'm having some laughs at my own expense.
That Gala Jelly wasted money.
Ooh.
Trying to drink High Potion.
Gala Jelly is kind of like the fight I prefer in the forest, but it's also, like, super evadey.
Firaga is the only reflectable thing the crystals do. You know, my other option is to use... I'll put a elf cape on Faris. Everybody else will get reflect
You
rings.
can reflect the Aroga as well.
Because she has the Aegis, and that might, like, help her... Oh, fine, I'll just go and put up what I've got. And of course, I get a back attack on the last possible step. Thanks, asshole!
Alright.
I really want to run away. I really want to run away.
Cannot run.
Help me out, Berserkers.
Alright, I am excited for... I think I actually am going to want to fight enemies outside of Castle Exdeath for a couple levels. Because like I said, 27 is what I want. So, like, I'm at 23 right now on everything. So we're going to have to take some time to get up to 27, but I'm also going to have to fight some Reflect Mages for their rings, which that should actually be pretty simple. Just put a Thief Glove on Galoof and say it's good. We'll go catch a worm. Maybe catch 2 worms, depending on how many, if I want to level up catch to full. I know I can catch White Wind as well if I wanted that.
You probably should just, because you're going to have to get, like, catch on people anyways.
I feel like it's a matter of when, rather than a matter of when. I think your final party is going to have 3 people with catch.
I think, well, especially with, like, there we go, fight's over. Alright.
Hey.
Now I can move out of theoretical town and start moving to actually taking actions. Well, after a little bit of cutscene.
Theoretical town.
Population, perhaps.
The population would be like an imaginary number. Like,
It's my least favorite kind of number.
1500 plus 500 BI. Is that your A plus BI complex number?
Yeah.
If you still want to watch the crystal fight, you can tab on over to my screen and see it just start up.
Alright.
Actually, wait.
If you want to
Can you break blade these guys?
They're already crystal. No.
I want to try it.
Question. I think you should try it.
I'm going off my gut there. I'm not going off.
They can be death.
By most things, you know, like why not break?
All right. I'm looking at crystals. Would you like all the stuff from the crystals stuff here?
I'm about to find out in about 2 seconds whether or not it works.
Okay. Well, I won't spoil it then.
It does not work.
Immunity, sleep, mini, toad, petrify, silence, berserk, confuse, paralyze, sleep, hold, stop.
I'm getting creamed.
Faris the Hedgehog returns. My favorite sprite, Faris the Hedgehog, and so I like Sleeping Galoof. Like, everyone else looks like they're knocked out. Galoof is asleep.
You got too old for this.
Lena also might be asleep. But looks like... But Galoof is 100% like... asleep.
Oh, I got a death proc. And Aqua Breath is one of the ones I can't reflect.
Real talk, I still really love this scene, by the way. It's so cool, dude.
Like Drain Blade is what I want.
I like the fight a lot.
Like they were already like treading new ground with the whole thing with Tella and FF4, and then they really innovated on it in Final Fantasy V. It's at its best here.
I actually, like, as somebody who's played 5 so many times, I think Tella's better.
Tella's is good in a different sort of way, because it's like, it's the culmination of he really let his anger get the better of him, and he's just giving him everything he got.
Right, he's casting for blood, you know? He's,
Yeah, not only that, but it's a shorter fight, because it's all scripted.
Yeah, I think it's a better moment. Can I flee from this? I'm just gonna leave. Can't escape. Okay.
Okay,
Oh my god.
I beat the crystals by just kind of doing stuff.
Nice.
Their text bubbles are corporeal. What? I can't
Oh yes,
walk...
you can't walk through those. Those are.
Yeah, why would you be able to walk through those, Kaz?
Because they're not diegetic. Ah!
They're real.
So, the real answer to that fight was...
Damage.
The Reflect Rings helped a lot, and also Drain Blade.
Alright, so with our powers combined, we're basically both at the same spot.
Yeah.
You just have 7 levels on me.
Enter Exdeath from screen left.
Okay. With your fight, Exdeath sitting there waiting would only have been like 2 minutes. With my fight, Exdeath's just sitting there watching Faris. And Faris is very tiny. And it's just...
No. I want to see where she's going with this.
like, I'm picturing a very large crystal, and Faris is just hitting it with the Dumax. Like, just cartoonishly chopping at it. Like, 2 frames of animation from a mini Faris. And then it explodes. Like a skull appears and it blows up. And she just moves to the next. That's like... That can't work, right? Like, that doesn't seem legit. Yeah, tiny plastic cocktail Dumax. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got everything I should make a frosting for my cake. I'm gonna cheap out and not use a whole lot of butter for it. Just gonna use a little bit of oil. That'll be fine.
Also not the right spot.
Yep, Galoof is, I didn't equip, Galoof with, bone mail, so we're not skipping this.
Recalibrated.
I like in this scene they use the hydro pump sound effect for 1 second. Hydro pump was so bad, but the sound it made in Red Blue was so good.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a lot of white noise, right?
Well, they were all, yeah, but it was still good. It was so badass. It was like, wow.
Well, it had a cool animation, too.
Like, Gen 1 and Gen 2 really knew how to get the most out of that sound chip.
Alright, can I run it?
Right, I don't have the map.
Yeah, but the map will chase you. The map will find you.
Alright, what about this tiny island? This has to have different...
Samurai Monk Thief Red. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
There we go. This is what we want.
Final battle. Yeah, once you have Samurai and you just go high enough, it's just... Here's cash. Cash money
Fuck him up,
millionaire.
Galoof. Galoof starts the fight with HP drain for some reason.
Yeah, you start sapped.
Exdeath is hurting himself with Sandaga.
You might pass me up just based on you having a quicker Exdeath fight here.
Eat this!
I completely forgot this wasn't just a literal scripted thing.
Well, Exdeath is using Flare on himself. Okay. Reflect Rings is a giant galaxy brain move, and you should always do it.
Yeah. I specifically remember a fight I had here with Exdeath where I had Galoof as like a chemist with a reflect ring and just...
And you can just win.
And you win the fight, and it's like, oh, that's it?
Why won't you die?
I think another point in Tella's favor too is that after the fall when he gets big deaths and everything, Golbez and Barbarisi are just sweating buckets in the back, and they're like, "Oh, glad that old man's gone. What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, Golbez is out after that. Like he leaves. He's out.
And Barbarisi is just like, "Oh, okay. Is that old man gone? All right, dope. We can have her fight now."
You are very dangerous. Be dead down here. I think there's a Perry Bible Fellowship comic about that, where like a guy says, "Master, this is my true power." And then this master, they pan over to the master, and he says, "No, that's scary. Stop." What's this power, master?
All right. Okay, a couple sword dancing. That's good. There we are. Take this.
Oh yeah, I beat you.
Yeah,
although, what's your timer at? If you've got a timer running.
Don't have one.
We'll compare save file times. You've probably got the lead on me.
You'll have to add an hour on mine. Because
To your save time.
Yeah, 2 deaths on crystals.
I mean, I don't know how much time I wasted on.
Yeah,
save.
but I can specifically tell you there were 2 deaths on the crystals. Like it happened, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna be here for a while down in Val Basement, so.
Hey, I mean, you beat Leviathan though.
I did.
That's the victory power.
I think it's more like, how good is my cleft run gonna be with this?
What do you have again?
I have Samurai, Knight, Beastmaster, and Cannoneer.
You can skip Neo Exdeath.
I can.
You should do it just to be.
Okay,
for
yeah,
fun.
yeah. I should do it because I just like I'm curious to see what a second run will give me.
Summoner,
Yeah,
Freemancer, Geomancer, Time Mage. Good old
It's
Tim.
like, how often do you get to skip Exdeath on
Yeah. Fair. I'll put Ned in the toilet.
It's like,
But I
hey,
am still going to steal the Genji armor from Gilgamesh.
that's just a matter
Maxim
of
Chachi,
pride.
thanks for the raid.
It's a secret stream.
Combat was good.
Hello. Alright, now, the one thing I have to remember to do is that you have to job change Kryl. Kryl starts off job.
She's
Right
just
now I'm grinding, which is something that you have to do.
Kryle's just laying face down in the worms. She loves them.
And it's spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
Welcome to the spaghetti tree.
On the horn, I got Slyanine, Gnomebitten, and Vprisoner.
Hey.
I'm Gnomebitten. We
talking about
and
that.
Slyanine also streaming.
They're currently in yellow. I'm in green.
Yellow and Green is a good Baroness album. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I forget what level I'm supposed to get up to here.
What is your goal?
That's the exact thing that I forgot what it is.
Begin the analysis.
Are you just trying to beat Soul Cannon or what?
Sandworm? Sandworm's next, right? You fire a ship, you sink the ship, you get the black chocobo, you fly over to you fly over to the town or back to the library, and then yeah, I think Sandworm is your next boss. Kryle? Okay.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're grinding here because it's probably the most efficient that I have. So I'm trying to take care of that for future. What am I thinking? Am I gonna be like? I'm probably like double monk on Soul Cannon. Try to punch it to death.
That should work. Okay, I'm going to go attempt to rob Gill Turtle again.
I know, Fane Phantom. Every time Fane Phantom shows up, that's kind of miserable.
Give
We want
me
nothing but tsunamis.
Give me the job stuff. Spirit inheritance from Galoof in the sky.
Yo, how nasty would it be if you didn't get that? You had to
Start
over.
Start over.
At that point.
Also, I'm stealing all your equipment. Goodbye.
That's a Fiesta like option.
Very weak. Very
Fifth
weak.
job.
Yeah, right. 5th job, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
You don't.
true.
She doesn't start at level 1 though. Here, raise this baby so she can later become a sultry baby in an MMO. Kryl, you are Berserker.
Alright. Alright, we got Exdeath Castle, and we're gonna do some fights outside, and actually I think inside of the floor 2 has Reflect Mages, so we can just get our Reflect Mages early, and then get our Reflect Rings. Once I have our Reflect Rings, that'll be nice. Also in need of cash, but that solves itself as we,
You could do what I'm doing.
Objectars?
Gill Turtle.
No. Objectars pay out pretty well.
Objectar is money positive somehow.
It's incredible. You get a lot of cash from that. Alright, don't forget. Is a freelancer. Kryl needs to become a thief.
How are we doing on that? Okay, halfway to.
Did you kill it? Oh, okay. Wild.
Okay.
So I think I actually want 3 monks for Soul Cannon when it comes to that. Like, Geomancer is just hyper garbage against Soul Cannon, and that's the only other thing I have access to.
I think it's wind, always wind slashing, and I think that Soul Cannon just immune to it.
Soul Cannon is immune to wind, I'm pretty sure, and you're falling through the sky, so that's the only thing you have access to.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 steps in the Gill Cave and then quick saving, which resets the timer and prevents the Gill Turtle from coming and punching me. Theoretically, I could put up a fight against Gill Turtle, but I have 2 Doomaxes on, so no, I do not have a good way to deal with Gill
Oh my
Turtle.
god.
Ha! Alright,
That was something.
here's a billion soldiers on the ground.
18. How many battles would it take me to get to 19? 9? That's not so bad.
Yeah, this is Cannoneer's problem. It's because everything that it does is spec'd off of that insanely weird formula. It falls off pretty hard around the time you're ready to go to Cleft.
That's hilarious as a job that is completely inaccessible until you're ready to go to the cleft.
Yeah,
But-
I know,
but-
right?
But you swap that for your chemicals, so you still got something.
Yeah, like the real pinch that you're feeling there is that it's level based, right? And this
Yes.
game does a piss poor job of giving you like the levels you actually need. It's so bad.
I love you, Twin Lizard.
Alright, so yeah, each step gives you.
I'm completely.
It starts.
losing mind
It
here.
starts
Yeah.
at 10 gil and then doubles until you get to whatever power of 2 you end up with. And they give you just a shitload of money. I've got 258,000 gil.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'll fight more Reflector Twin Lizards. That's a super simple fight.
That's too many dark shocks. That's gonna ruin my damage for that fight and make it take
Oh!
way too damn long.
There's a weapon for me in here. I never grab it, but it's here.
It's like Twin Link. Twin Link is good.
No, not I'm not grabbing the Twin Link. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Partisan.
Oh yeah.
Nobody takes that side route from the Gilgamesh room. There's a side route in the Gilgamesh
Yeah.
room, by the way.
Dragoons really are just the worst, aren't they?
They offer nothing. You are not wanted here.
Like, you have to go to nonsense places to get their, like, slightly better gear for them, and it's not even impressive when you do get it.
Your only benefit is you get to do a lot of damage to Neo Exdeath, which is something.
That one bit that takes like 8x damage from that lank.
Hmm.
Top left. I think it's top left.
Might get killed before gaining a level. How tragic would that be?
Very tragic.
Alright, and I need to leave the room, and that's what'll trigger the, Oh yeah, Reflect Mages. 3 of them.
Ooh, that can be dicey.
Oh!
Because if you don't kill them all together, then the last one is gonna flip out.
Yeah, I also don't think I have Thief Gloves on. Couldn't steal... At the least, I could, like, steal and flee. That would be like...
Yep, that is a classic taste.
Pull off the heist. Man, how great would it be if we had a JRPG like these, but it was more built around more interactive fights? Like the kind where you attack the trapper and then the little extra guys come out.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing, where you do things in the fight and then it changes up subtly. And then after that change, like steals would change up too, so that you actually start like planning more significant heists against Europe. I'm just describing Jimmy and the pulsating mass, aren't I?
You might be.
Probably.
Damn it.
You're right. No! Oh no! Oh god! I saw the reflect go off. I thought I was about to eat a skull. Sorry.
I eat skulls for breakfast.
I don't want to eat a skull right now. I'm not hungry.
I'm gonna eat Devilfish's skull. Eat this, Devilfish. You only have 900 health. Taste the pain.
Couldn't steal.
Well, if there were a time for Fane Phantom to pop off, then that would be it. Let's get you out of one-shot range with my... I seem to not have any potions. That's interesting.
Alright, Faris, you need to swap equipment in this room. Just...
Blind Wolf. This fight sucks. Because they're very dodgy. And I also have them have low accuracy. Which means we're just kind of failing to hit each other.
Oh dang, I actually did have Thief Gloves equipped.
They operate by sense of smell. Perhaps you could do the same.
Alright, well, I want that fight again. I want the triple reflect mage, because triple reflect mage is like 3/4 of my theft out of the way, right? Like,
Yep.
alright. I just have to give Faris dancing dagger. That'll probably be fine.
This is actually not a so bad grind.
Okay, so equip Faris. You can have the dancing dagger for now. So again, I want my reflect. There we go, triple reflect mage.
How does a wolf do tusk? They just play rumors at you, and it does some damage.
Okay.
Perform the professor's dance.
19 is a fine number. Let's go right through the mouth of the thing here. And... Ooh, I don't want this battle. Go away, double lizard.
I'm also fighting Twin Lizard.
I was just fighting Twin Lizard. Now I'm fighting Reflect Mage.
I'm fighting Hellraiser.
Even with the thief gloves, I'm not getting the steel. It's
a rare steel, so you gotta try at it.
Yeah.
Destroy the illusion.
I want the 4X here, though. We gotta have it. My fight against Castle Exdeath is gonna be just garbage without him.
This town actually has something I want.
Hellraiser casts Arise on itself. I wish I could do that.
I love Double Lizard. Double Lizard's great.
So it's a lizard on both sides. In a way, normal lizards are not that.
Right.
Because really, normal lizards are also lizards on both sides.
I
Just
really
one side is
enjoy.
lizard ass.
I really enjoy RPGs that have random encounters that are memorable.
Fire.
Kyle destroys the illusion. Spirit inheritance.
Yeah, confusion doesn't work on the double lizard. They thought of that.
What it means is that the lizard is already confused. It's got the push me pull you thing going on, where they're not of like minds.
They're like cat dog, but lizard.
What a horrifying show that was.
Dr. Doolittle?
Cat
Or
dog.
Cat Dog.
Yeah. Any of those.
All of the above.
Okay, so we lost our ship, but we gained a chocobo, so who can say if it's good or bad?
Okay, after I get out of this fight, I'm gonna swap Kryl and Bart's so that we have 3 people with steel. Because clearly 2 people with steel is not effective enough. My brain knows that this is a better grind than Reflect Knight, but the fact that it fails every 5 seconds instead of fails every 2 minutes feels a lot worse.
And 2 minutes is pretty generous with that. Like, even encountering Reflect Knight is kind of tough, and they're hard to kill.
Yeah.
And
It depends on if you can quick save it or not. Because if you use the quick save glitch, the first 2 encounters are solo Reflect Knight, and then Reflect Knight, Magnetite, and the Witch thing. I know, I did that today. I got 3 dream harps.
Yeah. This also combines with the fact that, in general, I feel like I just have better luck on drops than thefts.
I think that might just be because you always can get drops. You only get thief like a third of the, less than like a fifth of the time.
All right, so you switch to thief and with calm, I guess, and then stop trying to equip the bone mail.
No.
You switch to beast master.
That encounter rate. What the heck?
Oh, finally done. I can leave the base forever.
A chill night where I don't get frustrated at anything, and we do this.
Nope. I have rows incorrect. Whoops. Alright, I have Tempting Tango the Twin Lizard. Good.
Ooh, I could maximally baffle myself by saving in the exact same spot I was in when I started. But this time, there's a black chocobo next to me, and I'd be like, what? I thought I hadn't beaten Biblos. What's the black chocobo doing? Are you Biblos?
What's your operating number?
That'd be pretty good.
Oh, right. I forgot Age of Sealed has lower evasion because it also has magic.
33
block.
versus 33. 33 versus the 35 that Diamond has.
Or the 40 that Ice has.
Yeah. I think Fire has 40 as well, is that right?
Yep.
Crystal has 45, so...
Yeah, and then Genji. Wait, can you
Genji
get
has the
can you get the busted shield?
Oh! Genji shield is cleft, as first cleft Greg, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. Genji's
yeah.
shield is the explosion.
Boo!
It's the hardest one.
Alright. Gonna fight Sandworm with just regular moves, basically.
Wait, hold on. Which explosion? Against Necrophobe?
Yeah.
That's armor.
Oh, that's armor?
Yeah.
Genji's shield is by the magic circle.
Okay, then it's the one before that.
Okay, yeah, then it's first for Greg, then we're golden.
Oh no!
But you know, the shield I was thinking of that I was saying as a cheater shield was the Force one. That's like the shield that's in the...
Yeah, the
Sealed
the
Cavern.
Sealed Temple.
Yeah, Sealed Temple.
The old Force shield.
Against Omega Mart. God, that whole fucking segment where, like, all of the mecha heads in the pyramid are replaced with Omegas. It's so good.
Alright, let's head back down, go heal up. You also can't do that dungeon without, like, Thief Beastmaster or something. Like, you need, like, quite literally an exact composition in a Fiesta to be able to do that dungeon. Otherwise, it's just impossible. I don't mean that in a, like, try harder type impossible. Like, no, it quite
like there's a
literally
puzzle
has,
that requires it.
Yeah, it has class requirements for it.
I'll be happy when I stop running into Reflect Mage.
I think it's Thief Beefmaster. Ah, yes.
Beastmaster.
Beefmaster!
Yes.
What are the items in the lava room?
Oh, goddamn.
Bow?
There's other items too, and I don't recall what they are. The only treasure in here that I'm interested in is the Ice Brand, and I know where that is. An elixir. I'm going to not do the lava then.
Okay, so if Ned's just going to get deleted, what do I want to catch for the purposes of, I guess, Shinryu, something?
If you can Berserk Blind him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Cannoneer can probably do that, so fucking whatever.
I would divine
Can I
how
still
you would
drink
do
the?
that.
Can I still drink the? No, I can't drink the lava.
Yeah,
I can't.
fuck.
Drink,
Lava is not for you,
I
Jen.
can't
It's for
drink the
someone
delicious,
else.
delicious lava. Well, that's sad. I wanted to drink the delicious lava.
No! Oh god, if you confuse Reflect Mage, it casts Thundaga on itself.
Yes.
Yep.
You can control that out too, but it's a really bad idea.
It's a bad fight. Come on, Berserkers. They're trying.
Faris doing 30 more damage than Glue. That's wild. They're the same level.
Does Faris have more strength? More
They're
agility?
Both monks?
There's like minor
Oh.
stat variation. Not Phoenix Down, new high pots.
Okay, well now I'm dead to Quicksand, and it chooses Quicksand. Good. Good, good, good. Too many misses. Monks get the double miss. Which is bad.
I know a demon!
Alright, I found it. Power Drink inflicts Berserk.
Sounds right.
I know a demon!
Alright.
A demon!
Going well, miss. We are in Castle Exdeath. I'm currently looking to fight Reflect Mages to roll infinity dice and steal some rings.
This is Kotetsu, right? Yeah, I didn't need that.
Yeah. No, like
I know a
this.
demon!
Oh my god. How could you possibly deal with a demon? I mean, those
Yeah,
things are
chop
actually
it.
quite dangerous, but...
I chop him.
Okay, there's a Reflect Mage.
The save points in 4 are better because they have a cool S on them.
That they do.
They also give you a handy reminder to tell you what's up,
Yeah, they let you know.
even late into the game.
This compass has a new feature and all. Okay.
This is just money, right? Oh, it's an elixir. Okay, Yellow Dragon I'm okay with. It is... Red Dragon I would prefer not to deal with.
Yeah, red dragons are big and undead and heavy. Yellow dragons are actually not heavy, so you can do things to them.
As you said that I do max them.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Pops back in the same spot, I see that.
I don't think this is less painful. Everyone continues to tell me it's less, but like I keep thinking like if I fight Reflect Knights, I get levels and stuff. Here I just get to see a Reflect Mage tell me no.
Do I have dark matter, and how can I get it?
Dark Matter's kind of hard to get.
Yeah, Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Dark Matter.
You should
does-
have one from defeating Atabos.
There's a bunch in the pyramid? Just
Yeah.
kind of like,
If you want to
hang
go get it.
Yeah, hold on. I had sifted his stuff. Fuma Shuriken combines to create Killer Shot, which does double damage against humans. Okay, yeah, I have 9 Dark Matters. We're gold.
Yeah,
Dark
you tend to-
Matter is used to create Chaos Cannon, which is actually what deletes Ned.
Okay.
well, in that case, you only need the one then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure I had any.
You tend not to need more than one.
That and, like, because it sells for nothing, like, you tend to always have it.
Time to let Gilgamesh out of the box.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
Vpris finally
build
has
up was
access to all
definitely a bad
the
idea.
stuff. Oh, build up in that fight sounds terrifyingly bad because it's like having a berserker,
Turning
but
on Berserker again, yeah.
it's like a berserker, but it knows it's gonna fire wrong. Like, yeah, couldn't steal.
This guy is juking me incredibly efficiently tonight. I don't get it. How is he allowed to move this frequently? Was it always this way in the Super Nintendo version? Was it always this bad?
Yeah, so the trick is, unlike Chemist, which is just combine two items and wacky shit happens, the Cannoneer uses its ammo as just basically tiers of increasing power. That is just the same combination for everything.
Fighting Gilgamesh.
I have enough to buy some rings.
On the plus side, we're getting the like levels that I want out of this just incredibly slowly.
How is the sandworm this fucking fast? I don't understand.
What's battle speed on?
I don't know. Maybe that's the answer? Maybe I have to change my battle speed? Because he's acting 3 times before I can. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, because, like, I'm honestly not sure what 4 rings I should cash in on. Or if I should cash in on some Hermes shoes.
It's always Hermes shoes.
Okay.
Like, here's the question: do you have access to haste in any other way?
Nope.
Then it's Hermes shoes 100%.
It is fucking Hermes shoes.
Like,
okay, well.
That's. I wish it weren't
Wait,
that simple.
Hold on, no. He said he had samurai, right?
Nah, somebody in the chat. Oh, is you? Oh, then you have, you can cast haste with the, Masamune.
With Masamune?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Haste Daga?
No, it's haste
No.
with the target.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Is it single target?
It is single. The haste is single target. It also, whoever is wielding it gets a quick turn at the beginning of the battle.
No, always act first.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I looking for? Conf. Battle speed 4.
Making it slower will benefit you, right? That's how
I
it works.
don't know.
Well, the
If I
enemy...
set it to 6. Every time I think I know what battle speed does, like, someone corrects me to a different understanding of it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. I can never tell. Also, it's different between versions, I'm pretty sure, so I've learned the wrong information so many times that...
Enough expository banter. It's morphin' time.
Alright, Gilgamesh.
Have you fought Gilgamesh in 13.2 yet?
No.
You're gonna be in for something.
That's next stream, and it's, I think that's probably the last stream, honestly.
That's a good way to do it. It's been going on long enough.
If I didn't still have Gilgamesh, I would have ended it at the ending that I got last week. Like...
Oh, is that the flying motorcycle
Yes.
time cops
Yes.
ending?
Oh, you got that one? Hell yes! That's the best ending in the game.
You were there for like 80% of that stream, and then you walked away as the ending happened, and I was like, oh well.
Yeah, I got busy. I'll go watch the VOD, even though I can imagine what happened.
But yeah, quite literally, if Gilgamesh was not still a thing to do, I would have ended it right there. I don't give a shit. And more specifically, I know I said we want to find all the paradox endings. We're really fucking sick of this game.
Yeah.
So just anytime you think you want to like
The last
not push forward, just go play some Chronobind again.
the last thing I care about is Gilgamesh, and that's it. I don't care about anything else. So,
I do have.
Yeah, hit me, Milieu.
Yeah.
Put someone in my chat.
The Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh.
yeah, I'm aware that like I lost a fight that was 3 above it on the list that seems to be sorted by difficulty.
I don't think Gilgamesh is at the bottom, but he's easily the hardest. It's weird.
So.
Ooh, finally we critical the sandworm. Come on.
This is... Remind me to never do this again.
Are your berserkers alive? You should be able to just, like, hang around with a single Reflect Knight and, like, or Reflect Mage and then, like, just try to steal from him over and over again.
Like, the next time I have Thief and I need to do this, I'm just gonna fight Reflect Knights on the tower, because this sucks.
Okay.
More specifically, it just is so when you just get couldn't steal 50 times in a row, like what?
I see.
All right. Apparently, I just had to fight better. So
Not, I guess not
Battle's
using
6.
not using
Build up.
is probably a big plus there. But
Okay,
yeah.
well that was speculating because I was on my way out. I wasn't actively using
Okay,
that. as,
okay,
like, a good
okay.
thing to do.
I'm not watching
If
your...
build up had landed, I would have won that fight in that move. But you know, it's one of the there's a time and a place, right?
Yeah.
What do we have coming up next?
Alright. But yeah, so we are just like, I don't think I could convince Luke to stay around for more than one stream.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The game is just... Final Fantasy 13-2 really, really sucks.
It's pretty miserable, yeah.
Like it... I have so much of so much of my distaste for it is that it's so close to being good at times.
Yeah, you've turned into me. Where it's gotten close to good, and that makes it worse for all the worse for not being good.
Like, and the final nail in that is just the realization at that ending last week where it's like, oh, they knew it sucked.
They knew it sucked, and they knew how to make it better. If the game was just riding around on a time-traveling motorcycle, it would have been so good. But it's not.
Yeah. Also,
It's pretty good at squandering all the goodwill it builds up with the player,
yeah,
both from like fans of the first game and anti-fans of the first game.
it seems to be a game made for nobody in that sense, because like again, coming at it from like somebody who really liked 13, Luke loves that game and just cannot stand 90% of the decisions that 13-2 makes, because it almost is made specifically to like ignore that game, to just say the consequences of that game are null, didn't happen.
Wait.
Everything you thought happened in it was wrong. here's the retcon.
Yeah, because like
The fix is
13.2 really feels like it is just built to be a reaction, but it's not entirely sure how to react and just throw shit at the wall.
Also, like, can't believe that it's, that it didn't, like, try to sell itself on the fact that it's a Dragon Warrior monsters or a Pokemon. Don't know how you don't use that in your marketing, but that's...
Oh, they
I
barely...
was basically unaware that the game was being made until like one of the posse brought it into the room and was like playing this.
God.
So everybody place your bets. Did I accidentally put the bone mail on Lena or Cryle?
Ooh. Kryle's got the bone mail.
Well, Drain is healing her rather than donating, so I think I might be okay.
Okay. Yeah, my hugest bit with 13.2 that I just actively think is maliciously bad is the wild artifact stuff.
Wild artifacts and graviton cores are just gameplay lengtheners.
I'm fine with the graviton cores because they tell you where they are, right? Like that's not the that's not the issue, as it were. Like because like the problem with the graviton cores is that 3 of them are hidden behind wild artifacts and you don't know where those are.
Anyways, fighting Exdeath. It's going okay. Like always, he knows to vacuum flare. Oh, I'm just coincidentally level 33. How nice.
Ooh.
I...
So... Oh, that's a Thundaga. I need to punch that one. Hold on.
Okay, I basically won. He's casting his spells.
At that point, like, as long as you don't fall over, everything's fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's just... We'll talk a lot more about it next week when we're finishing things up, but... Wow. I just... It failed to cross the finish line in some pretty hard ways.
It's like... It had, like... Oh god, that was a big-ass vacuum wave. But I'm tall, so I survived it. And he's countering with the spell.
Oh, man, did they change the regions that you have to traverse in order to get King Tycoon to pop out? This is kind of messed up. I am screwing the pooch mighty hard here.
I can say I was able to enjoy 13.2 by just playing with a guide open. And I skipped most of the cutscenes. But then I had to kill my best friend for victory. And left a bitter taste in my mouth.
I kind of tried to do that by just like skipping all the cutscenes and everything and just having a guide out and knowing what to do, and it was just like, man, this still doesn't feel good.
The only time I ever want to be playing like that is when there's like literally like Fiesta level information. Like, you know, right now I've got open a bit on where to find, like, you know, I've got like a monster bestiary open. Sure, I'm doing like effectively a silly challenge run. Great. That's the kind of runs where like having the guide open is fine. I don't know. Again, like, one of the things that makes 13.2 annoying is that it's not the worst game, or like just awful, or like it's.
It has plenty of good ideas, and the soundtrack is amazing.
I had to go to this square? That
You had to
can't
go to
be
that
right.
square, Kaz. That square.
That can't be right. They probably changed this in GBA.
Yeah.
The soundtrack's amazing.
You know, like, honestly really infuriating how many good ideas they haven't just dropped the ball on.
Like,
Well,
the thing is, like, I don't even know how many of them are. To me, it's they didn't drop the ball on 1,000 ideas. They dropped the ball on like 3. To me, I like if you remove the wild artifact stuff, I'm probably not even complaining about the game.
I still think the game doesn't respect the player at all.
I would be complaining about the plot more because the plot's really bad.
The plot's really bad. The pacing, like
It is
monster material,
bad
is really
and
bad.
weird and antithetical to a lot of stuff, but the first half of it or so basically moves. Like, you have clear objectives and you're taking actions to, like, follow up on them, and then after a certain point it just
Gives up.
stops. And then every now and again you come across the plot again, and Caius is all like, "You, Mr. Caius, the heart of chaos, you must kill me," and
sometimes you don't come across across Caius, you come across fake Caius for some reason. Because there's an AI body double of him. That was I know that was the point that Luke jettisoned. Like,
but you were still in the game because that was not long after you get Dragoon. So you were high up to having a powerful monster, right?
No, it wasn't even that. I was still there because I liked the idea of. No, 100%. No. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I just saw the first half of your question, Abyss Hunted.
I'll give you a save file if next stream. You can just go do it.
I don't know if I stressed this enough because people still think it. I don't 100% games. Never have. Never will. Sorry.
100% of Dark Souls.
I'm very sorry to everyone who wants that, but that ain't me.
What is a game you would 100%?
I didn't 100% Vesperia. I didn't 100% Xenoblade.
Lana?
I didn't 100% Lana.
What?
No,
Come on.
Lana has Hell Temple. I wouldn't touch that with like a 500-foot pole. You kidding me?
Okay, yeah, fair.
Like Vesperia, like Tales games, I wouldn't 100%. God, I would not even look at 100%ing like a Xenoblade. I think Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. I would try to 100% those, maybe.
I don't even know what like 100%ing would be considered.
I think in that game that's just considered completing the game to me.
No, you gotta get all the tattles, and you gotta do Pit of 100 Trials.
I would consider it only Pit of 100 Trials,
and
maybe
you would
like
have to get all of the badges. You have to get all badges too.
that would be actually kind of an interesting challenge because they mostly overlap. There are unique monsters, unique badges, both in Pit of 100 Trials, like all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I mean, like, obviously there are games I complete that are like, you know, if you are beating Mega Man X, most playthroughs of that game are a 100% playthrough. Good job. But, like, that's not what I mean here. That's trying to, like, Faustian twist my words, and that might be the thing I hate the most.
Well, that's also not what I'm doing. I was just trying to think of games I would 100%.
No. I'm trying to preempt it because I know, and I even see it talk about. But what about Super Metroid? And like, come on.
Remember how many times we've 100%ed that on randomizer, just trying to beat the fucking game?
I have 100% of that on a randomizer just because that's necessary.
It's like, shit, where's the fucking space jump at?
the thing that got me to change what emulator I used for Super Nintendo games at all was the emulator that I had been using did not correctly emulate the space-time beam. So I had to change to one that would, so that I could space-time in randomizers to throw everyone off for what percentage I was ending at.
That's, what did you switch to SNES 9X for that? It's more accurate.
I switched to ZMZ, and then finally BizHawk, which is currently running on the BSNES emulation core, which I don't know what it is, but that's what it calls it.
Yeah, that with
That's the
BizHawk is
super
just
extra
like
one.
a shell around a bunch of emulators. Usually, most of like Beast Nest is probably just an emulator you can go download and play on its own.
Yeah.
Probably, but I mean, BizHawk works for so many things that I'm just like, okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like BizHawk.
I see. It's funny. I have BizHawk and I use it for for playing SNES titles and even GBA titles, but I don't use it for this, for the Fiesta. For that, I have to be using Visual Boy Advance because that's what I've always used.
Ooh. I'm still. I wonder if I still have
My gut will
the
just-
Prime version of VBA I had, because I had the illegal version of VBA
Oh,
you
the
couldn't get
illegal
anywhere that ran
version
at
that-
60.
Actually ran at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another reason that I like BizHawk. It actually does that
Yeah.
shit. Oh no, I've got to fight a boss. Oh no, I forgot about this one.
But-
Dang it.
But yeah, I'm trying to like Super Mario RPG. No, even that. Like, I don't think I could even like say I ever 100%ed that game because I never did like 100 super jumps to get the scarf, like, or things like that. It's just I've never really been somebody who thinks like I need to wring every last bit of content out of a game.
Depends what game it is. There's a reason why I did it to Dark Souls.
Sure, but even like you look at my if I'm talking about my literal top 5 favorite games of all time, like 100% on Vesperia or Xenoblade or even Tales of Eternia, like no, absolutely not. Like because most of the like 100% stuff involves like, all right, throw the game on the highest difficulty and do some just absolute garbage. And it's like, no, I'll pass, thanks.
And I want to throw a game on high difficulty and do some garbage. I should be playing Darkest Dungeon. Not my Frostbow. Thank you, Crayclaw.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, Geomancer's best showing is not here, but it will come around to being quite powerful.
I hope I'm not attacked by some kind of creature. Well, I've fallen down a hole.
I got a
didn't realize
lobster
we dropped
attached to
that.
the airship. You can have it.
you're probably fine if you're in a hole.
Are you
There's
tr-
probably nothing
Are
in
you
the hole.
trying to poison me, Kaz? I thought you were my friend.
Well, I'm not asking you to eat it.
Well, what else would I do with a lobster?
You know,
Other
kill
than
it.
crush it.
Deal lethal damage. I don't know.
But I'd probably still have to touch it to do that. Oh no, a creature! Can't believe. I'm gonna look
We have
at
an airship. We go back to the... Wait, that's cold.
I remember Antlion being weak to fire.
Wait.
I have no clue how Califasteri is going to work with this.
there we
Antlion
go.
is not weak to fire.
Worst game to 100%.
Bat and Kaidos. Takes 2 weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
The Stanley
Yeah.
Parable.
4 years,
Yeah.
5 years, or whatever that
I
is.
know people who
Something like
tried
that.
to do that and it didn't work.
Right?
Yeah, they just the fucking Chivo didn't work.
That doesn't surprise me at all about that game. But I have a very low opinion of it. But I do think that would factually be the worst game to 100%. Like, if we're not talking about some kind of, like, ludicrously
Ongoing.
difficult thing, or something that factually never ends. Like, some kind of, like, Meat Boy, where 100% is also all user levels, or something. Or no, like, Mario Maker. You have to beat every Mario Maker level. All of them. That everyone ever made.
Right, or like,
Warcraft 3 maps.
yeah, do every custom Warcraft 3 map. It's fine.
So we send your ass into the fucking Jorge Luis Borges library of babble of Mario Maker.
Well, I defeated the creature. Where?
Sid Mid had a plan, but I wasn't paying attention to it because I haven't listened to them in several years. I'm gonna presume that I have to go to a meteor.
Probably.
Well, that
That's
was
usually what they want. How about the first meteor? That sounds like a good place to start.
Twin Lizard just keeps flickering.
Okay, cool.
Chicken on rope? How is possible?
Who put bird on rope?
Okay, I am in. No! Oh! Got the scene. Okay, good. We need to get the special rock.
I wish I had a special rock.
Oh, you dropped Phoenix
Special
down.
rock for the airship allows them to make it more streamlined while maintaining structure, allowing it to raise its max ceiling.
What if you're not actually reinforcing the ship with the adamantine? You're just scraping the hull with it to polish it, to reduce drag, to increase efficiency.
Yeah, that's the only thing that could do it.
You're putting.
You know what I didn't do before fighting Adamant Turtle here?
Save.
Save.
I think I saved, but I didn't restore my health at all. So I'm still at low health from the Crayclaw. So that's fun. Really did myself a liquid that time.
Okay, we're about to find out how Omega works with this setup.
Okay, I have a chicken, and I've got princesses, and owie, I think I got a splinter. I'm sure that won't come up. Okay. I think...
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I guess I'm just the world's worst, like, platinum trophy hunter.
There are worse things to be the world's worst at.
That's I think the best way to put it is that, like, if you ever like looked at the theoretical platinum trophy library that is Jens's platinum trophy library, it's empty. You might think like, well, what didn't you like? You did everything in Dragon Warrior Monsters. You made a Dark Dream, right? No, hell no, never did that.
Hell yes, give me that turtle shell.
Turtle shell.
Turtles.
Combination of stalactites and critical hits, elf cape, and guardian knife.
Now, I can
enough to
confirm
do
that
it.
Wario Land 2 is cool to 100%, because, like, you get treasure when you're doing it. You obtain treasure.
My favorite game to 100% was Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo.
That's a good
That
one.
was
I
really
prefer-
satisfying.
Kirby's Dream Land 3, also a good one.
Dreamland 3 was a good 100%. You kind of needed to do that for the
For all the stuff.
true
Yeah.
final boss, right? Yeah.
So, like, you
Oh
gotta
no,
solve
there
all
was
the
an
puzzles.
arena. There was an arena after you did the 100% even.
I don't feel
I
like
remember that.
I don't feel like the word irrational in your sentence there, President Ark, is I don't feel correct. There's a lot of the moment you put a timer on screen, it changes the way you play a game.
It does.
Yep.
It probably usually shouldn't, but it often does.
Well,
And like you know, obviously, you know, some people are just going to be like, well, I can ignore it. It gives you enough time, or you know, I don't even like really feel it's a problem or notice it, or I can, you know, but no, like one of the big things people might not want to touch Majora's Mask for is that 3-day timer.
Mario Land 4 is another timer game, but that game is also, like, super fucking good. Although it's one of the Wario games where Wario is not immortal, so it's not canon.
Clearly.
He's mostly immortal, but he can be vinced in Wario Land 4. Plus, it's got the hurry up song. Hurry up! And then it goes fucking crazy. It's good.
Well, I got some bad news. Omega is not possible in this round.
Ooh, what's your squad?
Samurai, Cannoneer, Beastmaster, Knight.
Put 3 people with Calm on and see if Open Fire bypasses defenses.
It didn't.
Yeah, see, the damage is what he's missing. I don't think he can deal damage to Omega.
Katana critting pierces will do enough damage to do some damage. So you just gotta hit him with the Masamune 20,000 times.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get on that right after I get done beating Shinryu for 5 hours with the Fire Lash Reflect strategy.
Okay, so I think we're switching someone back to Geo.
If you can Berserk Blink or Berserk Blind, you should just be able to punch him.
I should just be able to punch Shinryu, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about as well, is like a larger scale, like, timer, like, if you were aware that Harvest Moon just says the game is over after a year, 2 years, or whatever, or Majora's Mask.
Alright, let's see if my elementalists are still cheeks.
That's a game I'll 100% is Majora's Mask.
I do not have access to Dancer yet. Correct.
Because Majora's Mask... My favorite thing to do in Majora's Mask is to have the last cycle you do be the Groundhog Day cycle where you do everything perfectly. Like you save everyone possible.
I think I always had to end on like the like wedding thing.
Yeah, you have. That's the last thing you do, and like you attend the wedding, and then you have like less than a minute to go into the moon.
Yep.
But they made that really fucking hard in the 3DS remake because almost everything in the game is just better than the N64 version.
Mm-hmm.
Except the fucking twin mold fight. The twin mold fight is so finicky; it takes forever. You'll spend like 2 days in game fighting twin mold.
Yeah, there's also that thing where like they made it so the speed up on Zora form.
See, that sucked, but it doesn't bother me. And all it really meant is that I would have to just get the milk and drink a milk anytime I wanted to swim, and then like you've got infinite mana, so you're fine.
Yeah,
like you guys are weirding me out with your factual knowledge of this video game that I have no knowledge of.
Well, because it's a game
Majora's Mask is fun.
It's very good, and I don't think you would like it at all because you don't like Ocarina of Time, do you?
I used to. Like, I played it when it came out, and it was the coolest, most amazing thing ever, but since then I have played Way of the Samurai and Dark Souls, and I realized that the things that I liked about Legend of Zelda are actually in those video games and not in it.
Majora's Mask is way more Dark Souls than Ocarina of Time is, so there is that.
Sorry, I love the sentence.
You love the thing? Majora's Mask is way more dark.
Right.
Well, it's true.
It's the Dark Souls of...
What are you talking about? The game combat's great in Majora's Mask. It's the dungeons that are... All the dungeons in Majora's Mask are somewhat worse than the dungeons in Ocarina of Time. That's like the actual bad thing. But you don't worry about that, because everything else is good.
Like, the 3DS version of Majora's Mask is far and away the better version just because it has so many good quality of life improvements. Like, the weird shit with the swimming and also the twin mold fight are just 2 duds out of a whole bunch of highs.
The twin mold fight is, like, cool, it just doesn't work. Cause... I mean, Odala and Gaiorg were already bad. I mean, although I like Gaiorg, and I'm okay with Odalwa in terms of like fighting. Twin mold does really suck.
This is such a purgatory. Oh my god.
There, 99 potion, that should be enough.
I'm so glad we have the Dark Souls of Zeldas to talk about. That's good.
Although it was kind of cool because, yeah, like, there are a couple of ways you could approach him, including the Deku Scrub flower in the middle of the arena, if you just
that's
really
like
want
great.
to get
It's
spicy.
like that's what you do when you run out of bombs.
Yeah. And it's like also them really wanting to move away from the Ocarina of Time formula that was generally like
You just
do
hit
dungeon item to hit boss
heck,
and
is
then
there-
stun it for sword.
Is there a way, like, to legitimately play Master Quest anymore? Other than, like, own a GameCube or, like,
I think it's just own a game.
It's just on a GameCube. Yeah.
Okay.
The GameCubes are pretty cheap, so...
Master Quest probably isn't. That seems like the kind of game that would inordinately be expensive for some reason.
Well, it was like a pre-order bonus for Wind Waker. It was not sold individually.
Yeah.
I remember all of, like, myself and all of my friends at the time pre-ordered Wind Waker for that game alone.
And then Wind Waker ended up being a better game.
Wind Waker was extremely good, and we were like, holy shit.
Yeah, at the time, someone in my, like, college dorm had ordered it or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, here's the thing that I don't want to play.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I love that game. I would like an additional challenge.
Oh, Master
And,
Quest is on the 3DS?
Okay, cool.
Okay, New Game Plus of the 3DS version is Master Quest.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, just
And
getting it freebie.
I'm like, okay, let's figure it out. And the thing that Master Quest did that the base game did not do is it tended to give you the dungeon item the first thing and just make you use it for, like, the whole dungeon, rather than, like, hide it halfway through.
Also, it loved just putting random time blocks fucking everywhere. Do you like using the Song of Time? You better.
There were a lot of those. But what this meant was that they gave you a bunch of treasure for basically nothing. So on my save file of that, I had, like, no dungeons completed and almost a full pack of items. It was like, yeah, give me. So good.
Oh, that's why Elkias is being so hard to kill. I see. He absorbs air.
Hmm.
And I have an air knife on my Berserker. I may have to kill my Berserker.
Enemies randomly absorbing elements is what almost ruined my playthrough of that FF6 randomizer that one time. That was a brutal experience. However, I loved doing it because, for one, like, one of my most powerful moves was a character flicking a cigarette across the screen.
Yep.
And for another, whoever had made the randomizer, I think it was Vprisoner again. They were constantly in my chat talking up all of the challenges that I was constantly swatting out of the way. I don't know if they were just trying to make me feel good, but I did feel good.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah,
Power
had technical, which looked like flicking a cigarette.
I'm about to obtain the Brave Blade, and we shall see what my efforts have given me. Banjo-Kazooie, Ocarina of Time hack. That sounds terrible. I hate Banjo-Kazooie, though. I only like one of their games, and it's Nuts and Bolts. That's it. The rest suck.
Nuts and Bolts was actually good. Fight me.
That's what you had to, like, play those games when you were like 7 for you to have any sort of resonance with them. And if you enjoy those games, that's good. I like it when people like things. But I didn't play them until I was like a teenager. I'm like, this is dumb.
I mean,
Why is it a bit noisy?
I have a huge love for Nuts and Bolts, but at the same time, it is a mimic. Like,
I'm lost in the trees.
it's hiding. It's hiding in the chest that is Banjo-Kazooie. And
Yeah, it's not what you're there for.
and it even spends the first couple hours like making you think, oh, it's gonna be a Banjo-Kazooie. and it's not. So if you were there for that, you're just gonna feel like you got robbed.
The last time I played a game that spent several hours telling me it was one thing and then revealing it was something else was Paper Mario Sticker Star. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're in the RPG combat. Yeah, we're cute. And then you realize, wait, this is just an adventure game. This is an adventure game with like barely the veneer of combat.
Yeah, no, Nuts and Bolts was good. It's just, again, it wasn't...
It's not Banjo-Kazooie.
You know? And much like Sticker Star. Like, oh, it's a...
Sticker Star is just an adventure game.
So,
it requires you to have items to unlock things. There's a whole bunch of talking. Problems have specific, unique solutions that you must find in specific places. And there's some exploration, but that's not yet.
With the Flame Tongue equipped, I have attack 63. With the Brave Blade equipped, I have attack 150.
Yeah.
You finally have a payoff.
Ooh, double-hand it.
I could, but I have Spellblade on right now.
Okay, well, I mean, if you just want to see a huge number, you can double-hand it.
When I Master Knight, I'll make a double grip Berserker with Brave Blade.
And just attacking for 5,000 damage every turn.
Yeah, Brutal Legend does intentionally pull a kind of juke on the player that way. I think Sticker Star didn't really mean to do that.
It was like they were trying to go a different direction, and it just ended up leaving a bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Brutal Legend was also largely in its marketing.
Yeah.
It's like after the first hour of the game, that's when you stop playing the game they advertise and start playing the game that it is.
Oops.
Now, Berserker can't equip Sword, but there's an ability Knight gets called Equip Sword.
Yeah, just literal Equip Sword is there for you.
Unless it doesn't let you equip Knight Swords, in which case my dreams will be dashed, but we'll find out when we get there.
That's 2 hits of old really quick on my monk, so I probably am already lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna... That's probably the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best, but don't have high hopes, because my damage is very directly draining out of my body.
I'm just taking a break right now because my brick wall at this very moment is a panda, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
Okay, I'm gonna save and call it a night, because I have to go frost the cake.
Alright, the cake.
Enjoy cake.
Good night, everybody!
Good night.
A panda.
That's a good reason to play a game.
Fire moves?
It's just mostly like, oh, protect. Open fire actually respects protect. Oops. And also wind slash and stuff.
Oh my god, we're done here! Oh!
Like, counterattacking, like counterattack drain, I think? And that can actually range him if you target someone with bone mail.
Ooh, that is a thing I can do.
We're out. We're done. I have 4 reflect rings. God. I'm never doing this again. I don't mean like the... I mean, if I ever have to get 4 reflect rings and I have a thief, I will farm them off of Reflect Knight. It's just a better choice. This felt just so bad.
Do my olded characters regain their levels when I revive them?
No.
No. Whatever their level was when they died, that's what it is now.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's quick save.
I mean, their damage is not cheeks, so I might still be able to win. Oh, I say as Surge Beam knocks out 3 of my characters. Oh, 4 of my characters. Oh, good.
That's sap.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Alright.
I don't really have a different plan than this.
Alright, let's go refresh supplies, because I spent a good amount of, like, stuff there. We still want to hit level 27, and we're at 26, so we're going to want to fight on our way up the tower. Yeah, let me quick do this here. Okay, and then I also could go catch myself, Alright, so we want to head over to Moore. That's easy. We want to restock and also start, like, actually buy up, like, new armors and things.
Ooh. Ah, shit.
I still really love Galoof's World.
Rumble.
They do a really good job of making it feel off compared to what you're used to.
That's not gonna work.
All the enemies are funkier. Alright.
So with the first shots, both of the missiles hit one character.
Okay.
So I killed him, and that was like the best shot I think I had at, you know, not being ulded for the whole fight. And then they somehow got more shots off and ulded 2 more characters. Which is a thing that I don't understand how they do.
Okay, we want Tiger Mask X2, and we want to go buy some thief knives. Not thief knives. We cannot buy thief knives.
I was about to say, tell me more.
Yeah, let me purchase these thief knives. You need to go back to thief.
Didn't even finish himself off.
Where can I find the barrel vendor full of thief knives?
And you need to go back to Beast.
Not enough. No, don't get another missile. Fuck.
Okay, and then quick ability, you want control. Oh, heck, that reset all my equipment. Actually, before we do, you're actually gonna want the Gordon, because I want to catch let's buy 2 air knives. And let's give those air knives to you. And to you. Alright. And then last thing we need to do is restock on items.
What? Oh my god. Faris lived at 1 health while sapped and ate my Phoenix down.
What the fuck?
Chomp. Give me that. Gonna eat it.
Oh, what a boner.
I want that Phoenix down. Gonna... Alright. I think we're all set with tools. We're at the Forest of Moor, so let me quick go...
Yeah, like in hindsight, I probably should have stocked up on Phoenix Downs, but I was kind of strapped for cash after buying all the rings.
I think we just want to catch a yellow drag.
There are enemies in the club that drop Phoenix
Galoof
Downs.
should have innate resistance to old. Ha.
Yeah. Would be funny if true. I really think my actual only way out of this is to eat a bunch of elixirs at convenient times.
You don't have, like, you know, high potion access, so...
Nope.
Yeah, this is where you spend your elixirs.
Which is terrible because I didn't actually farm that many.
Alright, so, I think my goal for tonight is beating Exdeath, so we're gonna get ourselves up a tower, or castle, I suppose.
Tell me I get one more hit off.
Maybe
No, I don't.
getting there.
I swear, enemies like this start going faster when you're down people. That's kind of messed up. there anything else I can do? There's like... Well, there is. I could just go gain a bunch of levels. That's clearly what the game wants and is asking me for. If it really comes to that, I might actually set the game down forever.
Well, you're... How much damage does like a attack or a build-up do when it connects?
I shouldn't have terrain, that was dumb. Attacking is like 200, 200, build up close to twice that.
Okay.
Like, it feels like significant damage, but it's just barely not getting me there.
Yeah.
It feels terrible.
Because like you have to take out the you have to take out the blasters immediately, or else everything goes straight to hell.
Yeah. It looks like that's happening this time. I don't know if it's correct to build up, but I mean the numbers look good. I like better numbers. Especially if they crit. Yeah. I even floated it a turn. I used the terrain command, which does nothing to pole cannon. Stocklet is going to act immediately because I'm pretty sure he's going to die before getting the build-up off. Yeah.
Okay, is that level 26 on everyone? Alright, that is 26 on everyone. We want 27. Oh! Deleted. Okay. Okay.
That's a hell of an air knife.
Alright, so we got an ice shield. That'll be an upgraded diamond shield. We also get to see my favorite, like, silly hidden passage. This one. And this one. This castle has a bunch of silly hidden passages, and I love it.
Critical for 1,000! Fall down, you stupid machine! There. Ugh. Okay. 3 elixirs and multiple critical hits later. Yeesh. It does look like the entrance. Let's not go, actually. Let's leave.
I really do love how much Exdeath leans into the I am a bad guy role. Like, he just loves this shit.
I forget what's down here. I have flee. That's the Hayate bow. Okay.
So I'm gonna try grinding against Ghidra. This should be good.
That's risky business.
Nah. What's the worst that could happen? He uses moves on me? I don't... shit. Ha. Pedestrian.
Okay, this should be...
I'm gonna need some Phoenix Downs, which this guy doesn't sell.
I mean, I've made plenty of risky plays with enough Elven Mantles and Mangoshas in my pockets.
Ah, heck.
Oh, you sell Green Beret. Oh.
Well, time to die to... Oh, wait, no, Never mind, we're good. I've turned an imp sideways. Okay, that's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Let's quick, Oh my god, help. No. And then it magic hammers its head.
Messed up that the cheaper item shop does not have Phoenix Downs. Want to talk to your manager, buddy?
Help! I guess this is a grinding spot.
Any spot can be a grinding spot if you're stuck in it.
I'm at that, like, bridge where you have to, like, time it right.
Oh.
I am...
Yep, you can summon a battle there.
Boy, I sure howdy you can summon a battle here. Yup.
Oh, man. The, dexterity challenge at rate. Oh my god.
What are the treasures here? One's a ice brand, the other one's...
The other one's a katana, I think.
I don't think
Kotetsu, I think.
Kiku, Ichimonju. Yeah, Kotetsu sounds right.
I don't need either. I'm literally just trying to leave.
Okay, okay. I know where they're fancy people have fancy items. Karnak. Right? Let's go to the doghouse.
Maybe I do want to... No, these are only ABP. Okay, I'm out. These aren't even experience.
Alright, buddy. Your finest Phoenix Downs, please. Thank you. I'm gonna need more than that, let's be real.
Alright, I need to find the Twin Link. I don't remember where that's at. Oh, I don't want Red Dragon. Yeah, you can fire Atomic Rays all you want, bud.
Wait.
I love how the back half of Exdeath's castle just suddenly pops off. It's just dragons all the way down.
Yeah.
I like that it does that as a kind of fake out for making you believe that it's the final dungeon. Like the challenge of the random encounters just goes completely high, and it's like, geez, okay, time we settled this guy's hash. Okay, welcome to the Lanka Ruins. Got some tanks in the background.
Okay. So we're gonna try and do something ill-advised. That is catch a yellow dragon.
No, that's well advised. I love doing that. I mean, having one is the good part. Catching one kind of sucks.
Right.
Especially if you don't. It's easy if you have like Time Mage and can quarter things. I don't want to fight World Demon. You can live. Today you live. That's not where I wanted to go. Alright, give me that elixir. Replace what I've lost. If it really comes down to it, I am going back to the Wind Temple and grinding elixirs because, let me tell you, I have tasted of the fruits.
I completely forgot that they do that.
Alright, is that enough? Cool, that's enough. Got it. Okay.
Fifth level.
You can steal reflect rings from the barriers? Oh boy. I mean, I
easy
guess.
peasy, that's where you get them.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Where else would you get them?
You know what should actually happen? Is if you steal someone's reflect ring, they shouldn't have reflect anymore.
Yeah. It just drops off.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's how you had it, you cheater. What if I had your knives? Then you don't have knives. It's a really good bit.
Yeah, it is. The game has a lot of good bits,
Oh.
and that is one of them.
Help! No! Okay, we're fine. That is not Twin Lank.
So here we're seeing a place where Geomancer is, good. Oh, they'll also tell me that there are pits here before I hop in them. Which is neat. Alright. That power wrist. What happened here? Attack 3. Huh.
The cake turned out all right.
Good.
Yay.
I think the cheese may have made it a bit rubbery in some spots, but it's all right. It wasn't dry like I thought it was going to be.
Rubbery in some spots.
Yeah,
That's basically acceptable for most kinds of food that I can see myself eating.
I can't really tell that I put a lot of cottage cheese in it. Other than maybe some textural parts.
I know, the stoned mask.
Okay. So now I just need to have a couple fights. Again, I want to hit level 27. Because we're 26. Yeah, this room over here. Nobody ever goes in it. Partisan. It's barely an upgrade. Wow.
That's almost 10 points.
It was 7 and minus a strength.
Man, was I really 6 levels ahead of you?
Yes.
That's Flea contrasted with Brave Blade for you.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna farm Reflect Knights if I ever have to do that again.
And that Thief not to your liking.
There's this, like, mental degradation of just seeing failure, 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 failure. Like, just infinitely, you know?
I
Alright,
can
baby.
see that.
Give me the Ghidra.
Ghidra,
Oh,
It's your hallway. I want to farm you.
I can't use that.
Power Staff, not for you.
I want
Oh,
to
yeah,
put you in the nothing
You're right, I don't need the
ring.
gourd anymore.
You're not Ghidra. Get out of here.
You're not my friend.
Is it Hydra?
No, it was Raw Mage and Lonkanite,
Mm,
which I thought couldn't appear here. Should I go further in?
if you go to like a down stair and there's like some chests, and like I think one of them has like an ether or elixir in it, that's where Ghidra appears.
Yeah.
If you're nearest the save point, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I don't want to go to where like King Tycoon actually is standing. What about between these statues? They look pretty ominous. Give me the Ghidra.
Yeah, you have to...
Now that I am asking for encounters, it's not giving me any. What the hell? Video game. Are there no encounters on the screen?
That's the random spike generator at work.
Why don't you just use the quick save glitch, Kaz?
That's Eudora. That's Hydra. Okay. We don't want Hydra.
Don't want Hydra. Ghidra is like a darker green.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give the Ghidra. Need to teach my friends some facts tonight.
Oh, right.
That's...
They cast a rise on each other. Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah, they can only do it like once, though.
Well, if I
What?
paralyze them, they can't do it at all, so... Get out.
That's the power of Chain Whip.
Not on the golem, you jerk.
Well, you can just use the soft on the golem.
That works on the... Oh, right.
That works on the golems.
Sorry, I always think it's just the tombstone enemies that works on.
Tombstoner!
Tombstoner. Alright, how we doing? How many more fights are we gonna need for a level in here?
That one gave 838 experience.
Okay, so like 5. That should not actually be that bad.
So long as a warlock is not left alive.
I have reflect rings on. If they try
I guess-
Please.
I guess like drain though. I don't think that gets.
They'll drain through, but they won't death through.
They want death through. Good. But they're green.
How about here? In the dangerous treasure, come on.
Green orb without being to thy weirdness.
Ah, Hydra. Yes.
Yeah, Hydra is who you want. Not
Hydra's
Hydora.
Ghidra, and Ghidra is sorry.
Hydora.
Yeah.
Hydora being a pretty okay
Blammo.
horror shooter you can play. Any of you ever played that?
I heard good things about
Yeah.
it.
777 experience and a refund on the Phoenix Down that I used to kill it. Let's go!
Yeah, get them. I
Yep.
should have put more strawberries in this cake. It could have handled it. I was afraid to put too many
You know what? I think I'll
because
fight 2-3 Longa Knights if it comes to that.
if you put too much fruit in your
Yeah.
cakes, they'll float to the bottom, which is in fact the entire point of a pineapple upside down cake.
Is that it's upside down?
Yeah, you have to if you put the pineapple slices on top of the cake batter, they will sink and create a hole in the center of your cake. So you have to cook them on the bottom. But the batter was so tight, probably from all of the cheese, that I think it could have supported a lot of fruit, which is perhaps a benefit of this. Experiment.
Also, it's like the pineapple's just kind of eating a little bit of everything that it gets exposed to, including
There's
your stomach.
A minor flaw in my plan.
What is your flaw plan? Does it
My
sometimes miss?
minor flaw
Uh-huh.
in
Minor
this
flaw.
excellent plan. Hydra, which is to say Ghidra, casts level 4 quarter on death,
Yeah.
and I'm level 20 after gaining that level.
Okay, he dropped 777 experience. How many more of them do you have to kill before you are no longer quartered?
3. 2.
Well, this drink your potions. And you'll be fine.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, like the refund on the Phoenix Down is what has me jazzed about this particular plot. Like,
How much fruit could I put in this batter, I wonder? Look, okay,
Yeah.
Cass, you're
Other
the fruit guy.
yeah.
What kind of fruit should I try to stuff a cheesecake, or a cheesecake, not a cheesecake, but a cheesecake, with to capacity? Like, what ridiculous
Blueberries.
amount of what fruit? Just as many blueberries as I can fit in the batter? 50% blueberry by capacity?
Yeah, like go ham as a motherfucker with the blueberries.
Because the fruit has a lot of water in it, and it'll cook out when you're cooking it. But because the batter was so tight, it can hold the water. Yeah, I need to buy a bunch of blueberries.
And this one casts a rise, and
Blueberries should be in season about coming in.
Yeah.
I remember picking blueberries in the summer. Oh shit! Oh no! No! This is what can happen that's bad.
Not like this.
No! I got back attacked by someone who wasn't Hydra.
No! The one flaw!
the one flaw in this flawless plan.
My one weakness,
That has
enemies not
one
named
minor
Hydra.
flaw.
How could that have been a... How could that have even been a problem? Enemies that are not Ghidra.
Show up, you bastard. I swear he's only available on one. No, now he back attacks me. Okay, okay. We're discovering more flaws in this flawless plan.
Your flawed plan, your flan,
Mhm.
is kind of being touched by enemy action, which
Yeah. Although, here it is. That's the last time I should have to deal with L4 Gravity 2. Yep. We are no longer divisible by 4. Well, not for a little while anyway. Now I just have
Has
to
a
take
steal of a
big sip
killer
of
bow.
coffee and get back to the save point. How did they act so quickly?
Have you tried jumping with Twin Link yet? I'm pretty sure it gets double damage.
I haven't, but right now, because I just got a new
Yeah, there's no reason to. It's a cute thing you can do.
yeah.
There's no impetus to do it.
Is it like weird formula shit like the Man-Eater?
No, I think it just counts as a lance.
Yeah, it's Twin Lance.
Huh. Yeah.
Or maybe it's because it's a double hit weapon. I don't know.
I mean, I should have gone by the name alone, but
Well, it's not like you can always trust that. It's like,
I mean, I'm fighting Hydra and Hydra, and they're two different monsters.
It's very silly.
Wyvern, legally distinct from Wyvern.
Good old Wyvern.
Man, you know what game is actually the worst about that kind of nonsense? I'm gonna call them out. Bravely Default and Bravely Second. Specifically about things that get to be dragons. See, only a boss can be a dragon. So for all the like random other enemies that they want to be dragons but can't be because they ain't bosses, they call them D''Gon.
Dagon!
The Degans.
They should just call them Drake, like Dark Souls
God.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that probably would have been a better localization choice. I'll ask them that next time.
Deegan.
It's
Like, from where I'm sitting, that is a baffling choice.
What if it's literal, though? What if they were told, translate this literally?
They might have been, like,
This is
apparently
Dagon.
the Loke was fucking brutal in that game.
No, that's what it is. They just really like Ghostbusters.
So
Dagon
here-
is like Dagon.
Here we want to do less than 1600 health to this thing, and then start blocking.
Ah, I know.
Ah.
You're having fun with triggers.
So you don't get to pull off that move as often as you like, but
400 almost exactly. Gonna eat some potions.
I really like the choice of not having bosses give experience.
So you can decide to be level-less if you want to.
Yes.
That's all.
Well, especially in a game with level magic.
Yeah.
Okay, we're over 800, but I don't know by how much. So
It also feels less bad because it's like EXP curve is. I mean, it doesn't work exactly that way in this game, but it's supposed to be like on an even kilter assuming you don't have characters die, but everybody's leveling their own jobs, who fucking cares?
They do an okay job at the level curve through like World 2, I think, and then after that, all bets are off. Because like they managed to correctly guess when you would be level 15. You know?
Wait, was that your counterattack or your attack? That was your counter. That was your regular.
Yeah, the Shabadoo has the other bit of it. It's like if somebody's on the ground at the end of the fight, you don't feel like you've horribly lost out.
Yeah.
Whereas I've been playing Final Fantasy X, and it's the opposite in that game. You want
Yeah.
everybody to make at least one action in every fight.
Every single fight, you have to take 6, 7 actions.
Please
6.
press
Come on,
triangle with all 7 characters.
No, Kamari doesn't get an action. I'm sorry.
Kamari, I'm doing the expert sphere grid, and Kamari is much better on it.
It's true.
Because I was just able to get him haste and then immediately go down Orin's path. And it's like, cool. He's better than Orin now. Thanks, Orin.
Orin with haste.
Okay, so in all the talking, I definitely lost count.
Oops.
I know I'm like over 900, so I'm trying to get over the mark with counters, and they're not cooperating. I think I need like more damage on it. I'm gonna counter kill it, but I don't know how much.
Hey, Gilgamesh.
Maybe
And it
they
keeps casting slip,
slip.
which
That's
is
a bad one.
nasty as hell. Like I want to say it's 1 in 4 to do that, but
Should this year be the year I get really into Blitzball?
oh, critical counter! Goodbye.
Hey!
Gotcha! So that's basically the fight. Every 1600 health, it changes forms. And if you skip over any of the first 3 with counterattacks, it doesn't process its script that unhides the next monster, so you just win.
You win!
There are some... It's basically just this boss that works this way. There are other nonsense tricks that you can pull with monk counters, but this is the most profound.
Getting some stealing on against Gilgamesh.
Trying real hard, but today has been a horrible day for theft. Just profoundly bad for...
No. Stealing is illegal. Being stolen from, though, encouraged.
Like,
Linda should be able to steal it as well. I think it's a... He only has the one thing to steal, I think. I don't know. Don't trust me when I speak.
look, I don't care if the odds are... like 99%. I would get 12 failures in a row today. Boy, howdy, we are having a horrible fight, though.
Stupid autocorrect, that's not what I want.
Alright, well, Berserker's still standing where they should be, so that's good.
Never. No, that's the problem. We told you the odds. Yeah. Never tell them the odds. It'll destroy them.
See, that previous scene where I could not walk through the text bubbles that there's Z's coming out of Sid and Mid's heads because they're like physical objects, that means that in this scene, when Galoof casts off the question mark and it bounces off of Lena, he's harming her.
Oh boy.
You stole High Potion.
I've wasted about a dozen actions. That sucks. It's only in phase 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
What?
The Gilgamesh spiel is only after he morphin times.
Yeah, you're kind of on a clock.
Alright. Hopefully I can get that? Okay, we need to... eye drops, get Berserker, fine. I probably need to kill Bart's. Thank you. That's actually exactly the action I wanted you to take, which was kill parts. Yeah, just today, me and Theft have been just horrible.
We'll have to find a game where it's good for you to get your groove back. What's a game where Steam is good? Have you ever played Thief or Thief 2?
He gets to play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass on
Yeah, I was
Sunday.
about to say he is playing a game where
Drifting
stealing is good.
Very, very good in that.
Alright.
I recommend Thief and Thief 2 to a lot of people because those games are great. And
Alright, well, I need to keep...
How do you feel about Thief 3?
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, so, come on. Yep, finally done, and ladies. Alright, here we go. Now is my... Now I am free to steal.
Free to steal. It's morphin' time.
Good, good, good. And now I've got, like, 3 rounds of text to get that. There we go, just give me the helm on 1. Good. And I'm free, I'm good. I don't need to take any more action.
You're free as a bird now. But, Sephora
This is far from the strongest of swords. It only does 30 damage to your thief.
It shows you how strong he is. It does 35 times as much damage in his hand as it does yours.
Happy to get that helm steal. That's good. You can throw that on Faris.
Does it, like, make you resist frog or something?
I think
All
the
of them
armor
have
has a
incidental
weird...
resist.
Yeah, they all have their own, like, odd resistances.
I think the shield might make you resist mini, which is funny. Well, or it might be the armor,
All right,
sorry.
Thrown into the cleft. No! Alright. Bye, Greg. We'll see you soon.
I
Time
love
for
that.
cottage.
I love that one of Greg's harms just gets a batch of throwing knives.
He's gonna go fuck up Antarctica.
Yep. Alright, so, with that done, we are now, Alright, let me double check. We want to go equip that helm.
Immune to mini and charm on the hat.
Mini and charm on the hat, yep. So, that's good.
The Genji helm is antithetical to the mini berserker point.
Alright, so we're all set for... We're as set as we can be for, Castle Exdeath. We have a dragon in the pocket. We've got reflect rings on everyone. We've got oh, I should probably let's actually change ability to mug. That'll just be better. And then you'll try to equip the bone mail. I don't want that. I want the reflect thing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so there's 2 of my missing classes.
Hey, good job.
Could put
Oh,
the...
what'd you
Dancer Samurai.
Nice.
Hey,
Alright.
I like Dancer.
Alright, we're all set. Let's head on in. We already got our...
What a joke. I get Dancer every single Fiesta.
Yes, I usually do. What did you've got? Monk.
Monk and Geomancer, in addition to those.
I always hate it when you have Thief and you get Dancer after you lose the ability to steal Landians.
Right, you have to know ahead of time.
Or just, like, go out of your way to get a rare steal.
Yeah, just for grins.
Just for grins.
Yeah.
Although Lamians are just kind of powerful if you have wizards.
Yeah.
Here we go. 30 seconds to live. Let's just
Ooh.
perform the beatdown.
Oh, this might be rough. I don't think you can survive a vacuum wave.
Little lightning out. That's 8,000 on the hole.
He's got a Mangosh on someone, he can survive it.
A lot of people have guard.
Use reverse polarity exactly once so that your berserker is ruined.
I went ahead and used the lightning early because I really want to push Exdeath into the...
Yeah, we want to get him dual casting as soon as we can.
I think Cryle's on items? Because Cryle just isn't going to be dealing damage as a back row thief.
Nah, and it would mean taking like a turn off to row for not a super gain.
No.
And for more damage on her.
Earthshaker, that's gonna hurt because that bypasses our... Yep.
You don't have the good moon ring yet.
Sigh. How much effort could we have saved if we had just hopped in the meteor with Galoof? Not listened to him. Like, look, your struggle is our struggle. Take us in your stupid pod already.
Your meteor is fucking huge. It can easily fit us.
Like, we know that we can overpower him.
I love-
We overpower him in the meteor, in the barrier tower.
I love using old on Exdeath here as a way to, like, make... Well, for one, you can do, like, level 5 death shenanigans, but also you can get some hefty damage.
And just ruin him, even if you screw it up.
Alright, oh, I shouldn't have attacked there. That was a mistake.
Because now Cryle's gonna die.
Yeah, that should have just been wait a second and use a Phoenix down. Ooh, okay. Nobody died to zombie breath. Could have been a lot worse.
God, I'm thinking about my run.
Alright. Yeah, cast bio. Good. That's like a burned turn. It's not damaging turn right now, but it's a burned one.
There are sitting there.
You don't have to go to...
Meteor 1.
Meteor by Tycoon.
Right, because they left a note in the ruins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fine note.
Okay. Vacuum wave blocked. Good. You'll like to see it.
Remember when everyone thought there was going to be a Bloodborne remaster because they were dumb?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, I got a ribbon. Yes.
Nice.
Smart.
Powerful. Now for the long trek of the game where Dancer is not good until the beginning of World 3 where it becomes great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Berserker's back in action.
Yeah, reverse polarity.
One samurai sword, please. Oh no, they're not gonna give it to me.
Well, if you're going to Tycoon, you can get one there.
That is exactly where I am.
Yeah.
What is...
Oh my god.
What is
That
today?
dialogue is slightly different if you come here after Galoof has left.
Has the fight been going on that long?
Oh, that was a double action.
I mean, you survived a vacuum wave. That's not fair. Vacuum wave was doing like 1200 to me, and it just does 700 to Cryle. Get on you, Cryle.
There we go, Thundaga. We are finally here. This is the part where I need damage.
Yeah. Damn. It's kind of silly how little his own Thundagas do to him. It's like, come on. That does way more to me. Why do you get to do...
Yeah, why is that 700 instead of...
Well, he's got diamond equipment. Reduces lightning damage. I don't know if that's true.
He just
Like
takes
10 of
quarter
them.
damage from it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Baby Lena.
Okay, if you're gonna double attack Bart's, Bart's will fall. That's fine. Being made of wood, yes. Ah.
Because it's wet wood. Just...
Now that's the shit I want to see.
Wet wood.
That's what I want to see. Block on 2 hits.
Ah, the Aegis Shield has block chance.
Okay.
Did he use Discord on Lena? Is that a thing he can do?
There was a Discord that hit Bart's earlier in the fight.
I was expecting her damage to be higher.
Oh, we can't let that happen. There's a... Right.
This scene is also different. What the hell? How-
You learn something new every time, Kaz.
Messed up. You can get additional cutscenes in this game.
Yep.
Okay.
If this was like Golden Sun, they wouldn't even care. And like Aloof would show up in the cutscene with you. Be there. They do that shit all the time. I talked with somebody today.
It's like weird. Ivan's here.
A bunch of people were talking about Tales games today because they've been playing Tales of MOBA or whatnot.
Yeah, there's a new
Prestoria.
There's a new mobile Tales game, which is, I think, the 5th mobile game that Tales has had.
They've made a lot of them, but they were like talking about games, and somebody had the hot take that they didn't like Sinphobia.
Wait, I've already raided this place. What?
Yeah, you just got new cutscenes.
You got the new cutscene without getting the treasure. You sold your katana, Kaz, but somehow you got the cutscenes after getting the treasure. Which probably just means there's a cutscene there after Galoof leaves if you just go back.
Hey,
Yeah.
that is a defeated tree. We are on to
Yeah,
World 3.
I love the Berserker stand-up stab you move.
I love Berserker auto attack. It's so good. That was clean.
Okay, well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time.
No, you didn't waste it. You got to experience.
You got new
that.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
All right.
Just gotta smell the roses.
Yeah, the Berserker is the party member that I have the most faith in. Faris will always get things done.
What level do I actually need to guild toss these things?
And you're right, Blazing Blade. I set up level 27 and it never happened.
Yeah, whereas I didn't set it up and it did happen.
I specifically came in here at 27 hoping to reflect level 3 flares, but I think actually Exdeath only does level 3 flares in the early phases, so probably using my lightning early might have skipped it.
Could have. I don't know if 8,000 would be enough to skip it, but it might have been. I don't know how his AI actually works. I usually just kill him with level 2 ults.
I think from memory it's literally a halfway mark, and then he starts double acting, and when he starts double acting, he has a different action pool. It's a fun fight. It's a good fight. It's got a good fight in FF14.
Yeah.
The FF14 Exdeath fight mirrors this one really well. There's parts where he'll just start double acting in the fight.
I wish they would have a Neo Exdeath fight with the exact same music. Like, not even rearranged or re-instrumented, just the exact same SNES track. Because it's perfect. You can't improve upon it, right? How could you improve upon that song?
Not only that, but what you're asking for isn't actually that unreasonable, considering they do use the Final Fantasy VI boss music just straight in a couple fights.
Alright. World 3. The moment I enter this building, I lose Lena. What do I need to do before that?
Remove all her equipment, and you're gonna be stuck with... You're gonna fight the antlion with Butts Cryle, so you might want to make them juiced.
Okay.
You're gonna get Faris right back afterwards, but it's gonna be... Like, Thief would probably not be a good thing to bring into that fight.
Okay, there is another phase at... Okay. But yeah.
I had a high enough level to guild toss them down. Hooray!
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, for Blood.
So, Faris I don't need to unequip. Faris will come back in just a moment. I'm just thinking... I'm just mentally going through... Now that I'm in World 3, I need to kind of go through... I'm going to be going through the pyramid without Lena. What do I want classes to look like? Probably, like...
Characters who can act, maybe?
Well, having Berserker, like, so... Oh, actually, better question. Do I have a way, other than Dancing Dagger, to confuse, or otherwise stop Melusine? Again, this is the moment I leave the screen, I lose my party, so I want to plan everything now. I know you can confuse and she'll stop. But obviously all of my attacks break confusion, so that's not super great.
Trying to think of, like, what catches are available to you.
So,
because it might just be the puncher.
Yeah, I mean, what I'll have pyramid catches, and pyramid I've got, like, Let me pull up my listing here.
You can catch Sekhmet.
There you
can
go.
catch
Yeah. I don't see anything that immediately stands out. I guess I could just go catch a sand bear and have one of those.
Yeah, it's like a bear.
Punch.
Well, it looks like we're paying off Titan also.
Yeah, because looking at this list, like, it's just blank on, like, what does Steel Fist have, or friends. Anyway, okay.
Isn't this the release for Lamia Queen?
So,
Lamia Queen sounds like a monster that would release, like, Confuse or Charm, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to...
Oh, if you catch Hedgehog, you can get 1,000 needles. It'll do 1,000 damage.
Perfect.
Actually, where's Triffid at? Is that... Triffid is...
I need...
So around Guido's Cave, you can catch a tree that looks like the Berserk tree. It's called Triffid, and it releases strong attack.
Hold on, I gotta...
That's right nearby.
Alright, let's quick... You're not taking the Twin Lank with you.
Oh, it also apparently hangs out around Fort Tower in World 2.
Yeah, and World 3 location, Ancient Library. So yeah, like around the library, around Guido's Cave, you can catch a tree. And...
Immediately flattened. Awesome.
Nice.
Ooh, what happened, guys?
I didn't heal before fighting Chimera Bane.
Oh, damn.
Walk in, obliterated. Alright.
Fine.
Well, let's have some...
Your turn.
Let's have some cutscene. Let's have some, Let's get up to... Let's get up to Pyramid. I think that'll be a good stopping point, is, like, getting to Pyramid and more and having, that be our kind of spot. I guess, actually, before that, we'll just stop at getting Faris after the Antlion, because then, if I do, I can do a little bit more looking around, and if there's anything I want for, before I get thrown into that small kind of hole you're in, for the Pyramid. Anyway. And then from there, it's gonna be, we want money, we want, because I'm gonna want to get some shoes. And then sort of prepping for the Rift. Like, that's the game. It's prepping for the Rift, basically.
The Rift.
Okay, I'm gonna check to see if my skill toss damage is good against mini drags. Because if it is, that is a hell of a drug.
Sealed weapon loadout for this team.
Firelash, Holy Lance.
Yeah, Firelash, Holy Lance, and I don't think I care about the axe because I don't have a good way to get
Ron, I don't.
maybe just Assassin's Dagger on third. I think it's Assassin's Dagger, Holy Lance, Blitz Whip. I'm pretty sure.
Are you leaning more towards Titan Axe or Thor's Hammer for Final Zerker?
Well, the problem is I don't have a good way to hand off good magic. Like, I can hand off good speed, but not good magic. So, like, we don't have the high intelligence berserker that can deal hefty magic damage, which is what you like to have there.
Wait, I thought that was like... Because I thought Thor's Hammer was just, you can attack from the back row.
There's... I thought you were talking about the Unleash on it.
No. Like, I wasn't talking about Quake Hammer. I was talking about Thor's Hammer specifically.
Whoops. Yeah, probably. I had mixed up items there. I was thinking about, like, Rune Axe or the Quake Hammer.
Alright, now that Rama is out of the way, because apparently he had to get his word in first.
This fucking guy.
Howdy. But yeah, so I think that's our sealed weapons. I can pick up a Titan Axe if I wanted to go into Leviathan's Cave. That's just, like, in there from memory. Like, that's a free pickup. Thor's Hammer, you just get in the cleft.
Thor's Hammer is as far back as Tycoon Castle
Any mini drags.
before Halicarnassus.
Yeah. It's like in one of the towers. Yeah, doing... Oh, right, Leviathan would mean doing Wizard, and I can't... I don't have a good answer to it. I only have bad answers to Omniscient. That's not happening.
You do already have the reflect rings.
I get...
So
yeah.
You could do the plan where you, like, self-attack with the Mage Mash. Okay. Do I have the Guild Toss? Nope.
I don't think that's necessary, so...
Yeah, Titan Axe is Crime of Aloft Twintania. Otherwise, like, yeah, I guess most of your best stuff is just going to be in the cleft.
Yeah. And I already have the Genji stuff. We're gonna have... So if I'm, like, not using... If I'm using that axe, then I want, like, Assassin Dagger, Holy Lance, Blitz Whip, and that'll be my 3. I know I'm gonna want Breathwing. I think I'm just gonna have to go do some Abjadar stuff here in a moment.
Now we go...
We get our... I guess we get our chicken knife, and that's gonna be a big helper, because we do have Mug, so it's like, we have a way to bypass the... You know... Nope, in a hole. Alright, are you ready for... the long antlion?
I think I would need 4 more levels to actually do what I want against Mini Drag, which is kind of a beat. Because I got 150 damage on them, which should be, like, 1 over their defense. So, like, 1 more level is 300, another level is 450, another level 600, which still isn't great. Maybe that was just never a good plan. I remember doing it before, but I think I was, like, at least level 25 when I started doing that shit. It's a pretty good thing, though, because if you do get enough levels, then it starts paying for itself, and you end the fight in one action.
Right. What does Bart's have, or sorry, what does Kryle have equipped? That scares me now. The fact that she doesn't have a reflect ring means that I didn't actually go through and check for auto-equip, which means there's a high chance in my mind that she just has on a damn, bone mail or something. Which I guess is fine. I'm probably not going to be healing in this fight, but... Let's keep that in mind, shall we?
Yeah, probably.
It is now my turn to decide how many tents I want from PAL.
Dragon Whiskers probably super not worth. It's like, fuck. No, it's not just Shinryu. It's also just like a drop off of Stingray, but like, fuck that. Crystal Lance would be good, but that is entirely dependent on how much you want to farm elixirs.
Eh. The thing with Shinryu is that I can just beat Shinryu with this setup.
So you can.
Beastmaster make. Okay, 26 damage from a critical attack. Pretty sure we have a bone mail on. The reason I keep jumping here is because I don't want Kryl to be hit by Discord. No effect. And there's the fleet.
I love how incidentally good bone mail is.
It's strong. You just have to be aware of it. That's the bit that scared me there. It was like, wait a minute. No, that was not a bone mail? Wow. I mean, I guess I'm...
What?
I guess I'm loaded out with, like, hyper armor, so... Fine by me. Cool. Anyway. Time for a rope.
Genji Helm does a lot, probably.
Give me that rope. Give me the rope. The glove also was equipped instead of a reflect ring, and that's gotta be a... Come on. Alright. Attach bird to rope. President Arc, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you enjoy your skull. Alright, so we get Faris back here.
I'm getting tired. Why don't you use a, quote, tent,
Use
end quote.
tent.
I want to rest.
Use tent. You can't,
Okay,
can't say the
don't
game
get the
isn't
wrong
signposted.
idea. I'm perfectly fine with you just leaving Princess Peach here, but if you just leave her there and not bring her back, then that means you're stealing her, and it's my job to steal her.
Faris could just pick up Boko.
She's really strong.
Like, just overhead.
Ah, well here it is. I have been touched by a POW. That has made me sleepy. Let's do it.
Everybody on the bird. Ouch. I think I got a splinter.
Well, I'm sure that's not important.
Alright, let's go park our chocobo over by a cave. And then... Bart's taking a nap, but good. Alright, so what this means is that for next time, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. We've got Pyramid. Treasures I want to get in the Pyramid. Not many. Like... Yeah, not many. I can't think of much I want out of the Pyramid other than like a couple money chests.
You're really physically oriented.
Gas trap.
Roll through Pyramid. We're gonna be fine on tents and cottages because before the Pyramid we can get over to more and go restock on everything. Including more cottages, but just thinking we have Melusine, then there's just the Cleft. Alright, I think we've done a lot of... I think we're good on setup. I am gonna have to go finally put Catch on everyone. I think that'll happen once we get the full party back. We'll go put catch on everyone, and then once we have catch on everyone, then we can have 3 Breathwings in the pocket for every boss. So yeah, alright. Thank you all for joining. Tomorrow's more Xenoblade. It'll be getting up to Prison Island, but not finishing Prison Island. Prison Island will be the one after that. So, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Night, everybody.